Ooh.
Has a cost.
Did you draw all of those?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. I had a little artistic
And
burst
my glass,
for like
my
3
glass
days.
crash.
And then
The
the glass
glass crash.
What'd you smash for that?
All right, that's fine.
Nothing technically.
Technically?
You know,
Technically.
there's a lot of ways that you can make a glass crash sound without actually breaking glass.
Like,
I guess, yeah.
A lot of things.
A sack, a cloth sack with metal objects in it, and you smack it from underneath with a mallet. Yeah.
That was in concert. That was funny. I enjoyed that quite a lot.
I see, says the blind.
Audio production is so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, if I could get paid to do that, like anything audio production wise is a full-time thing, hell yeah.
We
Right.
have a huge
That's-
film industry
Yeah, but
like here in
that's,
Halifax?
yeah.
in Nova Scotia.
Provincial
But
cutbacks,
trailer
so it might not
Yeah.
be the case
Trailer
anymore.
Yeah, all the funding did just get cut.
That's true.
Yep. Alrighty.
Well, we
so,
had a huge film industry.
who wants to do everything?
Between sound production and voiceover, like
Sister
that.
Julia.
Where'd that go?
What about audiobooks?
Oh, there you are.
Did you do that?
With your little hair
I'd listen to
cards?
you reading audiobooks.
Yeah, you have a good voice.
I
for
get
that.
thinking about that. The problem with doing audiobooks is that that is
can't
such
read.
a gauntlet. Both of you know I cannot read a word.
Sorry.
It's such a gauntlet to go through, like reading books like an extended period. Ask the person over
I'm
there who
doing
does
it.
that on her
Yeah.
channel. Because
It's
especially if
pretty
you're
tiring.
concerned about your audio quality and every little thing,
It's tiring.
it's stamina reads is what those are referred
They are.
to as.
They
yeah,
are.
'cause
And they
you
really are.
Yeah,
Or-
you want to make sure that you're really well hydrated,
Yep.
because mouth noises will happen.
Oh, do they ever?
Um,
And you have
Some
to.
people
You
like
have to
mouth
try.
noises.
You do have to try and make
I
sure
do
you're
ASMR.
saying.
Like,
Ugh.
There you
that's,
go.
no, yeah.
You guys hate ASMR?
I can't.
I can't stand ASMR.
I love
Like it.
ASMR. I
all
just
the
don't
little
want you to
mouth
speak.
noises.
This is
Oh,
No.
see, I want you to
No.
speak, but I don't want to be
It
able
makes
to know
me
what you're
uncomfortable.
saying.
Now I'm
There's a guy called the French Whisperer.
Ooh.
As he does it.
I fucking love that.
Okay, maybe I'll have to
I
look
like-
at
I
that.
like
the ones that do like eat like
Those are the ones I hate.
Okay,
I
that
know.
is
Here's
okay.
the Russian
Yeah,
edit.
it'll be a cut.
Actual sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actual sounds are fine. Mouth noises though,
No.
or like anything speaking, no.
Or
I'm
scratches.
not-
Nobody heard that one.
Don't
Yeah.
let this
I'm
go.
trying to find
love-
stuff now. I can't
I
pay
love
attention.
tippy taps. And
Yes.
you kind of
Tippy taps? Yes.
Or this.
No.
This shit.
Oh, this shit? What the fuck is this shit? This is great.
This is all
I
staying.
can't.
Okay.
See those people with
So
like
funny.
those little microphones and they hold it
That's
up to
too
stuff
much
and they're like,
human.
"This is-"
And
Wait,
that's
you
the
guys
name
can
of
do
the
that,
episode. It's
Multi-
too much human.
No,
All right.
No, I can't even stop.
Really?
Stop.
Really?
Someone
I
do
just
the someone do the
That's all we're
recap
getting.
while I get the dogs in. Recap.
Who wants to do a recap?
I wasn't there.
She wasn't there.
Did you watch it?
Was
Come on,
only
Garb,
there
come on.
physically.
In the house,
Me
let's go.
neither.
Come.
We were
Come
there.
on.
Hey.
But I was there. I lived it.
We went on a boat. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Now I remember, and we did race.
Yes.
And still
And
on
we
the
found a
west?
friend.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
What was his name again? I probably
Peter.
wrote it down. What?
Peter Rabbit.
Peter,
Peter
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Did you give me a reason as to
Peter
why I wasn't
fucking
there?
Rabbit.
You were seasick.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
In your bed the whole time.
The
Yeah.
swashbuckler can't stand
Mohr
the sea.
became a dad.
Just this time.
Yep.
Aw.
Mohr
Yeah.
became a dad.
Yeah.
And it was so cute.
That
Little
was
Peter.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Bond
Peter
with the
Rabbit?
Yeah,
Peter
I was.
Rabbit.
Fuck off.
Well, I didn't name
That was my
I
reaction
didn't give
too.
him a last name. He's just a herringon.
He's a
So
rabbit.
then they said Peter
His
Rabbit.
last name is Rabbit.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh,
I didn't give him that
I'm gonna
last
ask him
name.
that today.
That
What
was
is
so
your
funny.
last name, Peter?
What is your name?
It's not Rabbit.
It's not rabbit. It's not rabbit. That's my
NPC
last name.
generator.
Peter is not rabbit. That's spelled I-S, not rabbit. Isn't it?
A rabbi walks by. It's
Yeah.
a rabbi, and there's cousin it.
Yeah.
Huh. Rabbit.
No, okay.
Grab it.
So that is pretty much, I mean, that's a decent recap. You really just kind of started traveling on the ocean.
Yep.
It wasn't too big a deal. Did
left
I
last
tell
game.
you
And
at
we
the
beat
end of
some
the last
Mohr folk
session?
in a race.
Did I tell you
Yeah.
that it was the 17th or the 16th of?
Because
Because I have.
I have
15.
no idea.
Okay, so that was the 15th.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wrote this and I didn't need to write that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the
enough.
17th was when we were expected to arrive.
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this is the 16th now.
I don't know. We finished on the 15th.
Yes, you finished on the 15th.
Because we finished, we stopped after the race.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we
Right.
got a helm of comprehend languages.
Yes. Yes.
From that race.
Peter got to be the, I know he's a rabbit, but he got to be the guinea pig in that situation.
He just like
He just
put it
grabbed it.
on. And
Yeah.
it's like, everyone
Yeah.
was like, oh no. What if it's cursed?
People were very curious or worried that it might be cursed.
We got
The-
to test out all of our languages.
It's not cursed. It's fine.
Essentially, the
Fine.
the
Don't
DM
worry
taking the
about it.
executive decision to speed up the process.
I did. That is actually what that was. You're not wrong. But no, all right. You had rolled for the evening of the 15th because that's where we had actually landed. So that night does pass quietly in your bunks. And then it does come back to the top of the 16th. So let me make a note.
Yay.
That was a great recap, by the way. I think that was one of our best.
It was definitely
Yeah.
quick.
was a-
But see, that's what happens when it's just the connector. It's we got on a boat, we did a couple things, and now we're
Oh,
still on the boat.
Oh, we had a fishing competition
Yes.
too.
Yeah. We had
I
a
was
fishing.
sick for that. That's my whole fucking thing. That's my anyway.
So we had so not only did we have a fishing contest,
Yeah.
Peter won.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hauled in
Kick
a
Peter's
10-foot.
ass.
I
he
used
hauled
my
in a 10-foot
artificer skills to
octopus.
make him a fishing
Ooh.
rod.
Yeah.
Nice.
So at that
He
point in
did.
time, we figured that like nobody else was gonna do any better than that.
Yeah.
And we flash fried it while it was in the air, like coming on the boat.
Yeah,
Oh.
everyone was like, ah!
Calamari.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
As reactions, they more or less shot this thing down out of the sky.
Yeah, it didn't
My
stand a
guiding
chance.
bolt just goes.
Yeah.
Just, yep.
You should watch the episode.
I will.
It is a good
At
episode.
time, I will watch it.
It was a good episode. Ben cried. Everybody laughed. It was good.
I will watch it to watch Ben cry.
Absolute emotional roller coaster.
It was.
Everybody fell in love with the NPC that was he had a whole single line dedicated to him in here. That was it.
Hey,
Yep.
sometimes that's how the best NPCs
That's
are
true.
built.
Did you give him a silly voice?
No. just
Oh
a
well, then
kid's voice.
bless your heart. You're fine then.
I know. Thank God.
After today, you'll never have to voice him again.
Today, he ends up randomly being like Irish.
Peter, how would you like to come
Well.
with us to this dangerous dungeon?
Hey, that sounds like a good time, lads.
Yeah.
All right, you're staying with us.
Okay, this kid is stealing my whole shtick.
Actually, I've been an imp the whole time.
Oh no.
Pulls off a mask.
Oh, no.
Well, was that the last episode or the one before when Tori was here? When you guys sold the cart? And
That was
you,
last time.
Was that last time? And you accidentally picked up the Irish accent of the
Yeah.
NPC? And
That's
then
inevitable.
I had the NPC be like, you know, it's a little bit offensive to be parroting in my my accent, and he went.
I didn't even realize I was doing
It
it.
was so funny.
I do that in
I
real
do
life.
that
as
in
Same.
well.
Yeah, so do I.
If you
It's
spend
hard.
too much time around someone, you end up talking like them.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
true.
so I started
can
working with a
do-
Newfoundlander.
Yeah.
Like, why though? I
One of the
wonder.
guys I work
Those
with
are
is
those
from Newfoundland, and I've
neurodivergent
started
brains.
picking
Oh.
up on the
My
accents.
brain's
and
totally
things.
normal. I
Why,
know what you're talking
though?
about.
Yeah,
We,
right.
It happens every
If someone
time.
were to pick one word to
Spicy.
describe me, it would be typical.
Oh, yeah.
Neurotypical.
Very typical.
Very
I'm the most
typically
typical.
typical. Yeah,
Why
that's
did
right.
Donald Trump?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a curse, okay? It's a curse.
All right, well, let's get started. The
Be a
16th,
spy.
finally, I'll say, Samantha, you're feeling a little better. You're getting over maybe whatever little bug you had that caused you to have troubles on the ship in the first place.
Oh, I was trying to save it, but I brought out the hobbit weed to calm my stomach.
Oh, okay,
So-
very good.
I'm better, but I'm a little high. So
Fair enough.
Somebody
I'll
else
get you to
smell
roll
that.
the d20 for the day's events, since everybody has had quite the fill last time.
do we know if high numbers are good and low numbers are bad, or is it just random?
Roll and find out.
You'll never see giggles. I don't like it. Seven.
Good.
7.
Lucky number 7.
There's another
Seven.
stowaway.
Yeah, right.
It's
No.
Peter's brother.
No. No, as
This
day,
one's a duck.
as this day passes by
It's Donald.
relatively calmly,
Daffy.
you guys do notice that there are clouds in the distance, and it does appear like maybe not necessarily a huge thunderstorm like the one that you did go through, but like a rainstorm. Some sort of rain is coming, and that evening, it does in fact, the ship runs into this weather pattern, and it is a pretty miserable rainstorm. But it's not so bad, like it's not choppy water, waves, whatever. It's just kind of gross. They're all going about their business as per usual. And that's pretty much the day. Unless you have anything you guys want to do with this day, we
I'll
can just
probably
move
just
right ahead.
I want
Spend
to
it
lay
in my
on the
quarters.
deck
Yeah.
in the rain.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Like
Blight would be like those emo kids.
Yes.
Just like
That's exactly.
Blake's just sitting out there.
Blake's at the front of the boat going,
Literally.
and Kira's laying behind him just going,
And Pansy's like, you're throwing off my vibe. That's so good.
I'd probably just spend this day in my quarters making more fireworks and things.
Yeah. I do
Tinkering away.
like the idea that Blight's out there like, excuse me, I'm trying to be dramatic. While all of you are just running around being goofy.
and Kira's like, if you sigh one more time, you're gonna get a taste of that guiding bolt.
My Chemical Romance is playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
And to be fair, like, you're getting close to Waterdeep, all of you are.
Oh,
You're
no.
only about a day and a half out, because you'll get in at like midday, because you left at 3 p.m. So you get midday on the 17th, roughly, when you pull into the port. You're getting close. And I mean, for Blight and Kira in particular, you know, there's a lot of anticipation with what's coming up for you in Waterdeep. So I'll say part of this day is kind of where you're brooding on the front, apparently. Part of the day is sort of dedicated to watching that horizon, you know, as you're traveling toward your destinies, and being a little, kind of just reflective on those things that are coming for you. But without any real problems, the day ends in a wet, watery kind of mess. You all go to bed.
Blight is like, should I kill her or should I not?
Flipping coins. You had somebody cast Druidcraft to give you a flower that you could pull apart. But yeah, with that, it does dawn the 17th of Kythorn. Kira, go ahead and roll a d20. We'll just see if there's anything that throws you off
Guess
of
who
your course.
doesn't have their dice out yet?
Oh.
I was so focused on eating my food.
It's
This
okay.
is
We're playing
yours.
Dungeons and Dragons. Nobody will
But you guys
ever
can
need
use it.
dice.
No.
Yeah, right. Who needs dice?
We need Dungeons and Dragons. No dice needed.
Just vibes.
D and D, dice is not one of those D's.
It's just vibes. I feel like I've rolled a 15.
Exactly.
I vibe with a success right now.
The next day, so the 17th, the day you're supposed to get into the port around, like I said, around like 3 p.m. It's pretty much on par. You're finding that the ship is going a little sluggishly. There's not a lot of wind today. And the ship has slowed down. You can see that the captain's a little disgruntled, thinking that maybe it's going to be closer to night if the wind doesn't pick up. But it seems like in the wake of the rainstorm, it has left a very calm ocean the next morning. And that's what you kind of
if I'm
Walk on
impatient, can I start
The wind.
gust of winding?
Oh.
Swimming. Yes.
Day out.
Just jumps over.
In my heavy armor.
Yeah.
Just walk along the bottom of the water.
Yes!
Kira, let's
yeah,
do
you
it
could
so that
certainly-
when I do this, it's gonna be the gust of wind.
I'm just sitting in the back going, casting gust of wind, like
And I'm just
chill.
like-
And I'm like, and lights going like,
You're doing the scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender where he's pretending
Yeah.
for them that they're water
Yeah.
or earthbenders or whatever it is.
yep.
But you can do that, but you would have to clear that with the captain if you were going to.
Yeah.
But you can see them
No,
kind
surprise.
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see them kind of.
You're
I'll say
moving
in
too
the
slow.
like after
Ship
breakfast,
lurches
I'll say
ahead.
you guys realize that the ocean is very calm and it's not really making a lot of progress on the ocean here. And you can see that the first mate and the captain are both at the helm, kind of contemplating and discussing maybe best patterns where they should move to, and just keeping in mind mostly for Samantha, since you weren't here last time, they ride up the outside of the coast, so you can actually see the coast. It's still far, like I wouldn't recommend trying to swim it, but you can see that coastline, like you're in sight of land the whole time pretty much. But yeah, that's what you get for this day.
My sweet, sweet land. You're just out of reach. Samantha's just draped over like the bow of the ship. Just,
I'm gonna walk up. I thought you were a sailor.
I'm a fisher.
No, same
There are small
thing.
bodies of water that you can fish out of that you don't have to get into.
I thought you
More-
were-
more-
Oh my!
More looks at Peter and
Start
says,
patting you on the
She
back.
loses
Get
on
it, dude.
purpose.
I know
Oh,
it's
small
been-
circles, small circles.
Small circles.
Peter, you know what would really help Samantha recover quickly? You should tell her about everything that we've done over the last 6 days on this boat.
More when we get on land. Let me kick your ass.
A small
Small
rabbit
10-year-old
boy.
child regaling
Oh, yes,
every
Peter, do it.
single
And
She
he
detail.
does love
does.
stories. I should know.
He does. He stands beside you, regaling you with everything you've essentially missed on the boat.
All the details about that octopus, especially.
And of course, he hones in on how he's the reason they won the race. And various details, as kids will change them.
I turn around like, you're so lucky you're cute.
And he is. He's like,
I think you both
Aw.
stand at about the same stature.
That's right. His
Yeah.
ears make him taller.
Yeah.
It's okay.
it's not, yeah,
It's
pretty
not a
much
status
actually.
thing. It's fine.
Oh, could I use lesser restoration to help with the sickness?
It just
She's
keeps
not really
coming.
poisoned.
Oh.
She's just,
I'm gonna try and fail.
yeah.
I'm just not high anymore.
Well, that
Pretty
didn't
Oh,
do
great.
it.
I'm sick and sober.
Well, you couldn't do
A
more.
miserable
I'm gonna
existence.
puke on your feet.
Oh, I'm gonna try and like scoot it off
Yeah.
and flick it
Yeah.
all over the place.
I
That's
think,
the
I think the
restoration
turtle's going to be
bad.
looking for new footwear when we
Lesser
get back to shore.
restoration, my
Getting
ego
oil on
for
them,
failing.
then getting puked on them.
He's doing a whole lot.
I'm guessing he also peed on himself.
Yeah.
Well, that was
And
a
some
while
others.
ago.
Who peed on himself? Why did you?
When we were running from the
Dragon.
dragon.
I like that it wasn't what happened. It was why.
Oh
It was.
my.
And he didn't go directly to like, oh no, something terrible must have happened. He went to, what's wrong with you?
It was scary. I was scared. Okay.
Was I
Oh
there?
no, somebody
You were
peed
there
on his shoe.
somewhere. I think you
I
were in the
blanked it
safe
out.
zone.
He was, yeah.
Yeah,
You
he
weren't
was in the
directly
safe zone.
below him.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were hiding around the corner.
Yeah.
I see. That was the.
These
We were
two,
being self-sacrificing heroes, and karma smiled upon us.
Kind of did.
Yes.
Although you still would have had to climb that ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It wasn't
Yeah.
sweat.
What do I have? Do I have prestidigitation?
So as they're having this chat about their history, Peter's just like, whoa, you peed yourself? I haven't done that since I was like 4.
Not only did I pee myself, I peed themselves too. You should have seen it, Peter. It was the size of a small building. You would have
The
peed
pee?
yourself too.
The pee?
Peter also is like, wow. You need to drink more water.
No, he needs to drink less water.
That would explain the color.
Oh, no.
Kara's face
No,
says it all.
This has gone too far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never again.
All right.
Can I make the ship go faster with gust of wind? If I ask.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to. Yeah, you can. I mean, you've gone up and talked to them before, so clearly they don't really mind where you guys are on the ship. So yeah, you can certainly approach the captain and discuss that with her.
I want to go with my sister. Hurry, hurry.
So you say to her.
Move eats.
You're
Move
just
eats.
going up. You're like, hurry, hurry.
So, do you think this weather will last all day? Like, do you need a little help along?
And when you go to her, she's holding up like the sextants and she's looking out and kind of calculating places and distances. And she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, that's right. You mentioned that you could help assist in some way to get the ship moving faster when these things happen. What do you propose? Because, quite frankly, it doesn't appear like this will let up anytime soon."
Well, probably my most helpful action would be I can cast Gust of Wind, slightly behind the ship to press into the sails.
Oh. Yes, and she looks out at her ship and she's looking at the sails the way they are. They're actually they are in full sail, except there's just not really any wind coming.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Oh, that might be very helpful. Well, let's give it a try." And she says, "Just go down there close to the main mast and see if that doesn't do something."
You just blow yourself off the ship.
Yeah. I used it before to make our rowboat go faster, I think. It'd probably be best if I'm as far back. Can you? Because I have the spell open.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm asking. Yeah.
No.
Self. Starts at yourself. Okay. And then in a line 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. How exciting. I'm gonna go towards the back of the ship and kind of point upwards so it's in the right direction versus standing right under and pointing up because it's from me.
Yeah.
So I just...
Well, she doesn't know what this is, so she's
Exactly.
telling you.
Exactly. So I'm like, well, I think it'll work a little better. Yeah, stay back here.
Just in case, should you tie yourself off to something?
Nah,
Well,
that's
Just in
fine.
case.
All you need is a good strong stance.
There's also, there's all the back railings and stuff too.
Yeah.
She would have to be
And, I mean,
top heavy.
Also,
She-
gust
she
of wind
used-
doesn't push you backwards.
Yeah,
Okay.
She
It
used
just
that when we
starts from
came
you.
up
Yeah.
to Luskin as
Okay.
well. Yeah.
I
So we're
feel
good.
better.
But yeah, okay, so you stand back and
Just a
you
nervous turtle.
you start casting, and yeah, the
You've
ship
fallen into the
starts
water a
to.
lot.
You all watch as the sails fill with artificial wind, and the ship starts to sail forward at a decent clip, actually faster than even on days where there was natural breezes. It's moving much faster because it's an artificial breeze, and it's just continuous. So you're essentially just feeding wind into this thing.
We become the fastest ship.
Sapphire is in front of you at the front railing that leads up to the deck, where the poop deck where you guys are all standing, and she grabs the front railing as it jerks forward just ever so slightly, because we're going from very slow to very speedy, and she holds her hat and she's like, "Oh, this is marvelous! I should have been using you earlier." And then
I offered.
she's like, "If you ever need a job." And
Also part of the conversation from earlier.
yeah. And you guys speed along. You actually, how is Gust of Wind a cantrip, or is it a spell?
No, it's a spell.
Okay. So throughout the day, you cast it however many times you're comfortable for whatever you want to use.
Yeah.
And it puts you essentially right back on track to get into Waterdeep for 3 p.m., which
Yay.
you do.
Woo!
Wahoo!
Oh, good.
So-
Deep water.
As soon as you put that ramp down.
So,
Sam, you forgot your stuff.
Fuck it! I don't need my worldly possessions.
my worldly possessions. I'm going to just bring up Waterdeep here. Where are you, Waterdeep? Did I not save you on this computer? I probably didn't. Of course I didn't. All right, well, whatever. You don't need the Waterdeep map yet. So you guys come into the Waterdeep Harbor. Most of you have been here before. This is where you all first met, with the exception of Blight. You are all familiar with this big, sprawling trade city of Waterdeep to varying levels. Though none of you have ever been, or though none of you have ever accessed it via sea before, so you're kind of approaching the city from a different direction. Most of you would have come in through the landward side. But the Yawning Portal Inn, where you all first met, sits up in the castle ward, not too far from here. Blight, as the ship comes to dock, and you're looking out over the city of Waterdeep, you feel your equilibrium shift and slide sideways beneath you. The familiarity of this place that you can't really remember being in before is giving you heart palpitations, and your head begins to ache with locked and misty memory.
Oh.
As you all land.
Anxiety's a bitch.
Anxiety is a bitch.
Sam might have some smokables for that.
Yes, I intend to restock while we're here as well.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like Blight's just kind of stressed out. He doesn't really know how to feel about what he's needing to do, and
Is it
Yeah.
noticeable that you're like a little stressed
I
out?
think he's probably very pale, and he's just like, oh, I'm gonna freaking vomit anytime right now.
Will the
So he's trying to
pours you
kinda
some
keep
tea?
it together.
Will this help? It's herbal.
Okay.
I like the
Ooh.
I swear the cup
When's
is
the
clean.
last time this mug's been cleaned?
I cleaned it this morning.
In the salt water?
Maybe. Here, this will help.
Ah, thank you.
I find it helps me when I'm nervous too.
At any rate, the captain descends the ship first. You can see the harbor master coming up to greet and meet the captain. You see money exchange hands. You can see him writing and taking notes. Just customs situations. Like, it's pretty, you can get the sense that nobody else is, this is very standard behavior, standard business. She points back up to the ship where you're all kind of standing near the rail ready to disembark. She points at all of you, points to him. You can see that they're essentially talking about who she's brought into the town. But after a couple moments, the harbor master gives a wave essentially to the whole ship, and you are allowed to disembark. What do you do? It is the 17th of Kython. It's the afternoon, evening, like it's 3 p.m.-ish.
I'll kiss the deck, and I'll wipe the brine from my mouth.
And then get sick.
And then get
Yeah.
sick. A different type. Do we have time to go shopping?
Oh, there's always time
Yeah.
for shopping.
Tink.
Little turtle paw.
Yeah, right. Yes, there's always time for shopping. I mean, it's only 3 p.m. I mean, the whole city would be still alive and well for quite a while. What do you do? I mean, I can't tell you where you go.
Well, I guess we should find somewhere that's, well, I guess like a shop or something that would have locals that could give us information as to next steps, or just buy stuff, whatever everybody's feeling. I want to find out where Peter's potential extended family is.
True.
Yes, and Peter is still with you, of course, and
Yep.
he's kind of holding on to your hand as he's been used to that over
And
the last several days.
Compared to the other day when it was just like grabbing onto the wrist sort of thing, Mohr has kind of let out a little sigh and actually does have him by the hand now.
Okay.
Just after those like few extra days. So, but Peter
This is
still
just
has
so
his robe
sweet.
on.
He's looking a little overwhelmed, I'll say, a tiny bit overwhelmed, given that he really has no understanding of where he's heading
No.
or what he's trying to do. And he's kind of leaning into you and kind of behind you, like that shy child situation would be. But as you head up from the dock ward, so you're currently, this would be where you kind of landed. You head up into Waterdeep. Where do you go? What do you do? What are you heading for?
Address. I have an address. I don't remember. Did I tell you guys that I'm looking for my sister?
You sure didn't.
Nope.
You said, Blight said that he would like to go to Waterdeep, and then you went, Same. And that was where you left it.
Yeah.
Same.
Yes, why are we here?
I
you-
think
Yeah.
I don't think Kira would say anything because it's still like a strong sense of rejection for her to know that her sister's alive. So I think she wants to be able to find some time to sneak off, maybe while you guys are shopping.
Freaking sisters.
I know, you know, she does want to bring you guys into it, but it's like
Yeah.
such a strong sense of rejection that it's almost embarrassing. So.
Can we tell anything from the way you're presenting?
Probably, for sure. And she says, I have a family thing to follow up on. So,
What do you need from us? Do you need support or distance, or what? How can we best help?
and Kira's just looking like,
Who is this person?
Help me. Help me
No, I
help
think I'll
you.
just, you can just shop. I'll just go.
Shall we decide on a place to meet later if we all get separated?
Yawning Portal?
The Yawning Portal?
We know where the Yawning Portal is. Except
Yawning
for
Portal.
Blight.
I was like, what is that?
Oh, it's this wonderful
That's-
giant hole we're going to jump in.
That is, I
At some
think
point.
that's where we all met up at first.
Someday.
It is.
Someday.
That's- yeah,
Apparently
yeah.
it's just death, but...
There's a
someday
big
we'll-
hole in the middle.
You know how every
Oh,
city
wow.
has the local thing, and you should never try it.
But we're not local.
No, we're
Well,
tourists.
no,
Exactly. That's why we
that's-
went to the
yes.
fucking hole.
Yeah. We almost
Okay,
went
we're
down the
jumping
hole.
down that damn hole.
Oh.
I want to find out what's in the hole.
I see.
The turtle can go.
Nope.
Go.
Okay, so you guys are splitting off. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll meet back at the Yawning Portal. If anybody doesn't show up by sundown, let's say, we'll go looking for you to make sure you're okay.
I do say I do have one thing to follow up in the docks. You guys can join me if you want. I'm just gonna
Well, I've got nothing to do. I'll
If
join
it's
you.
at the docks, we're already at the docks.
perfection.
You are. Yep. You haven't left yet.
Yeah.
Kira, are you going to stick with them for whatever he's doing and then go, or are you heading off immediately?
I
what's
think
your plan?
probably pretty much immediate, and not,
Okay.
and just to scope it out. Probably a little too nervous to actually do anything, but
Worst comes to worst, you've got that signal flare. If shit hits the fan, we'll come running.
Shit.
You do have the signal flare.
that's true.
If shit
that's
hits
true.
the
What
fan, the
color is
turtle will
mine?
come running as
What
fast
color
as the
did you
turtle can run.
Blue.
I think it was blue.
Blue.
Yeah. Mine's pink.
I hear that the hair is a little bit
That's-
faster.
I love
Supposedly.
that.
We love this for you,
Allegedly.
boys.
And
Okay.
here, I'm going to
So-
rifle through and take a couple rockets, just in case.
I thought you were just gonna say rocks. I was like,
Take some
thanks.
Have a pocket full of
Alright.
rocks.
They don't do a whole lot, but those definitely surprise people enough for to run away.
Right,
Right.
because I am
Hmm.
not scary.
You're terrified.
A tiefling? No.
You're
Everybody's seen them
terrifying to
before.
anyone who's not friendly to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Best
Um,
compliment you could have provided.
So I will get an investigation check off Kira to find out where this address is, because you do know it, and you're breaking off, and then I'll come back and forth as we do this.
Nice. It's very bad.
Cool.
Can
Wow.
I help
That's-
myself because I have the
Can
no?
you give
I
yourself
have
guidance?
the excellent. Can I guidance? What can I
Yeah, you can use
Oh,
guidance.
well.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
fine.
God.
Shit.
do? It's really not gonna help at all.
Oh yeah.
It's a one.
Okay, so you're wandering.
So that's a hot 6 altogether.
I mean, you're gonna get there eventually.
Oh my
It's
God.
just not gonna be fast.
Just
Because
a very
essentially,
confident strut in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
well, what's
pretty
happening
much.
is essentially you're asking people.
5 days.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows the address. People aren't really sure. And eventually, I'll say it takes you about.
Eventually, I get frustrated and I start like intimidating people
Yeah.
and be like, "Where the fuck is this?" And they're like,
Some of the times, the things you're
I'll
saying aren't
say-
even words.
I'll say it's about.
Thunder!
I don't even say anything to them yet. I just look so angry. I don't even, and I'm just like, and they're like, leave.
Yeah. Actually, you can't come in here. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you wander around the city for about an hour, which is a lot longer than it could have been. So you wander around the city for an hour before you find anyone who has a semblance of an idea of where this place is. So where you're at in the game story, it's going to be like 4 by the time you get this address location. And it is an old man who essentially looks like he's a farmer, or he's not a city man. And he goes, oh yeah, you just, it's outside of the town, but it's outside the gates by about 30 minutes along the main road there. And that's the direction you get. So then you head off. So by the time you get to that location, it's a 30-minute walk on top of your hour. So you're looking at 4:30 by the time you even get in its vicinity. So I'll say you're off doing that. Blight, back to you guys at the dock. What are you doing?
Yeah, so my sister came to Waterdeep on this one ship.
I didn't even know you had a sister.
So you're just outright telling us that you have a sibling.
Yes, I do.
Blight is telling you. Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Didn't expect this level of openness from someone named Blight.
Is that not a lot? Is that a lot to share that you have a sibling? Have I been oversharing this whole time?
I mean, also true.
Yes.
I'm like, well, if we're gonna,
we have
Tell us more, tell us
contrast in characters.
yeah, if I have like a chance to find her, I don't say anything about why I'm trying to find her.
So we kill her?
Well,
I
she's
don't
not.
know.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not saying that. He's
No,
just saying he
Mohr's
has-
curious.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this
Ah.
is
Well,
it's
we'll see.
Okay.
It's
noting in the diary. I mean journal.
yeah.
He
I am
means
I'm going
diary.
to minor illusion. Be
I'm gonna
like,
have to
okay,
change
help
that on
me
the front of
craft
this
what your
private
looks
studies.
like,
I'm
and
gonna have
maybe
to
we can
write the
look-
private diary
What's
and
your
then
nose
cross
look
that
like?
out.
We'll do the whole
and-
like inspector thing with minor illusion. All right, what kind of nose does she have? What are we looking for here? What about her eyes? What are her eyes?
I'm like, it's been a while, man. I don't really.
So I'm gonna picture
think she
you,
had
but
brown hair.
woman.
I'm already
looks
like
the same.
very woman.
Same. It's like, that's weird. It didn't change. Well,
But yeah, so I want to find the ship, which is called Flampfilly, and see if
flump what?
Flampfilly.
Flump fillet.
Lily.
Already
Oh,
forgotten. it.
Flump
From
lily.
Lily.
Flamplily.
Flump
Flump
Lily.
is a D&D monster.
They're
and
adorable.
Lily.
I love
I don't
flumps.
know. Flamplily.
Flump lily.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll
and
find a flump lily.
see if anyone heard where she might be heading to, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
The game's afoot.
Yes. I don't know how to start.
Well,
I don't know how docs work.
let's go to the
Willowbrook does.
Harbormaster. We saw him.
Yeah.
We saw him with the captain. We'll ask to see the logs and see if the flump lily came in recently.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Do we know anything about the boat? Like, does it transport goods? No? Okay.
We have a name and that it's a boat.
So if there's what, 4 of us here?
Yeah.
2 of us go to the harbor master, and maybe 2 people go and ask some of the dock workers if they've seen it. They might be a more discreet source of information.
I can go talk to the dock workers. Did you want to tag along? Maybe they might have some information about Peter.
Okay.
To
did
get
not
more to
want-
do
Okay.
anything, you just have to bring Peter in.
Listen, Peter
Literally.
might also be very interested in learning how a dock works.
Can I put Peter on my shoulders?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
He's still cowering, like doing super shy behind your half behind your coat kind of thing. So yeah,
Peter.
easily enough.
Uppies?
No. That's so cute.
I heard.
He just nods really like tightly, like
But,
he's
like,
very nervous. And of course, now that he's here, it's also a realization for him of like, oh fuck. So yeah, very tightly he kind of nods to you, but he's
Okay.
certainly much more subdued than he has been on the ship.
Yeah. Blight has not been.
Pass the box over.
Blight has
Yes.
not been
Oh,
like
is there any of those
at
lemons in there?
all impressed
Yes.
by Peter. He's just.
I know
kinda
you
like,
haven't. Blythe's like,
I've had
actually,
so
I
many
hate
tidbits over
children.
the last 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
have no
really
idea, like, the
sweet to
amount
see
of
him
time- the
caring for
amount of
something that's still
Boxes of
breathing
tidbits
Ah.
that customers have brought into
Mm.
us. Holy
That just
smokes.
goes.
against his nature.
Yeah,
We
that's
were
what I'm
open,
saying.
so we
That's
were open
quite
on
Alright.
Saturday. We had
No.
4 bottles.
Okay,
Damn.
so
And it was the 50 packs. Like, it wasn't the small ones. Like, it was.
50 bag. But
So
yes.
it's a 50
so
Yeah, they got 50 packs.
Willowbrook and
What?
Blight, you're heading to the harbor master.
Mhm.
Yes.
And Samantha and Mohr and Peter, you guys are heading just around on the docks. So yours will be much quicker. So we'll do with yours first. As you approach the harbor master, he's writing in his book. He's not It's not like he's super busy, but he's definitely annotating something or something when you guys approach. And he is a human male. It's nothing special. Don't do it. There are so many races in this game.
What's wrong?
I don't.
Hello, human
From
male.
last session,
do this
real
every
human
time.
male.
Every time. Okay,
But now
fine.
you say that.
You know what? He's
So
a
they're
tiefling,
human,
and he's actually
but-
a demon, and he slays all of
but
you.
Mohr is variant human, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
So
You are
it's
into human?
And that's
This
the
is
title.
Mohr is into human.
He's into human males.
Real human male.
Whoops.
That's okay.
Real human
I
foot.
don't know. Okay, alright.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We were trying to figure that out on the way up here, what the difference between a human versus a variant human is. And I'm like, I don't know.
It's
I
the
got a stat
ability
increase.
score. It's
That's
just the
it.
stats.
Yeah. There's no real definition otherwise other than like that little bit.
It's
Like,
literally just the ability
Well,
change.
Cool.
one's a human,
Mohr is
and
a
one's a
variant.
variant of a human.
It's-
Anyway,
That joke
alright,
did not
what do you
hit as
what do you
well.
say?
It was like a 4 out of 10.
Humans are
What do you
All
say?
I'm sitting here
to-
thinking right now, because I've been playing way too much of it,
like a 3 out of
Pokopia,
10.
Ditto in the form of the human. I'm like, that stupid face.
Yeah.
The Ditto face. Yeah.
All right. So as you approach the harbor master,
Stupid human face.
We tried.
he was waiting,
Renee's like, can we please move on?
trying to get us going.
We're here for 6 hours. We make this count.
Yeah, that's true. No, anyway, it's over.
Yep.
We'll never
Yep.
play again.
You're
All right.
so done. You're like,
I'm just waiting.
Okay, you know what,
Scene.
Sam? What do you do?
Are there dock workers just like chilling, hanging about?
Yeah, I mean they're working. There's
Oh
some
my
that are just.
god.
It's kind of active, right? Like there's people mending nets. There's people offloading and unloading cargo. It's a busy
Oh,
dock.
I'll go to the people mending nets then.
Yep.
I'm so sorry to bother you. If you've got time, I can help you with what you're doing. If you could trade me a little bit of information.
It's a woman, and she goes, "Are you any good at nets?"
I'm pretty good at nets.
Sure. And she tosses you one that's in like a pile beside her,
Yeah.
and you can see very clearly there's like rips from probably crabs, lobster claws, things where they've escaped or tried to escape.
Yeah.
And she tosses it to you as well as some like mending ropes, and she's just sitting there. She goes, "Always love the hope. Can't pay you though."
No problem at all. Mending something like this, it's basically witchcraft. You take one rope and you turn it into something like this, and I'll start getting to work and be like, I understand you can't pay me, but I was looking for a wee bit of work, and I heard that there was this ship called the something lily. What was it again, Mohr?
Flumph.
The Flump Lily, and that they were looking for a couple of ship hands. I was wondering if you know where it is near the dock.
Oh, it's a pretty popular ship. Comes and goes. Does the trade routes up and down the coast, Sword Coast.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it in Birth recently.
Oh,
But I mean, it's around. It does about about a month round trip.
month round trip. All right. When was the last time you saw it? And then I'll come back close to around that time.
Oh gosh, it's got to be close on a month. I suppose it's due here sometime.
Okay. And I just know that they needed a hand, but I don't know what type of ship it is. Do they transport cargo or?
Oh yes, trade vessel. Good trade vessel.
Oh, all right. Now I'm a bit wee, so heavy things, small
Um,
luxurious things.
Bit both. They just do whatever cargo that the docks want them to load. They're pretty much more or less a transport merchantman.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the information. Also, we've got a little buddy here who was looking to visit some cousins that are in the area. Do you know of any
Seen any that look like this?
She looks up at
They
him.
don't all look like that.
If they're Harangan, they would look like that.
She looks up at Peter, who's sitting on your shoulders.
Humans don't
Oh
have
my.
giant ears.
I beg to differ.
Hobbits don't have giant ears. I'm sorry.
You
halfling.
haven't met my great uncle Larry. His ears are fucking huge.
The old
They're like
lady's
this.
just
He can
chuckling
get-
and doing her
He
wash.
can get reception from
only-
all the channels.
You have to
Yeah.
whisper around him. They're very sensitive.
Now, she lets you two have your little banter. She's kind of smiling, giggling. She goes, ain't many herringons within the walls, but there might be a few farmers outside.
Oh, all right.
I can't say as I'm familiar with any of them.
Nice.
What was the name of that farmer?
Oh, well, he was from up in
That was
Oakhurst.
the-
He was just down to visit. But he was from Oakhurst originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But his name was
Is that the one we stole the chicken from?
Yes.
Pickle, Mr. Pickle.
Mr.
Mr. Pickle.
Pickle.
That was Mr. Pickle.
Forgot about Mr. Pickle.
But no, he was from outside of Waterdeep. He was just in town trying to get help.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this relative supposedly lives in Waterdeep. Yeah.
She just doesn't really know of any.
mean, if they're
she's
working
just
the
saying
docks,
essentially
they-
that she's not aware of
Yeah.
any, like there's not a harangon quarter within
Yeah.
Waterdeep.
Out of the stem, pre-pickled.
All right.
What happens when
I'll
they
say
salt the
thank
earth.
you for the information. I'll hand her back her net, and it'll be like
That's what happens
there'll
when
be
you
like
salt
little
the earth.
bows on the side.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous. She goes, oh, thank you. Okay. Because there's
That's a
both.
net, and it's art. There you go.
Anyway, I'll assume that you are asking around for Peter with the next couple minutes while they're still talking to the harbor master. Just go ahead and roll an investigation check as you ask various people about Peter or Harengans in the area.
You two.
I'm gonna say that doesn't count because it bounced, but that's an 11.
That's so much better than a 6.
Yeah, I would have shaved the whole half hour.
Roll the
I have a
4 too.
+7 on investigation.
Aw.
So it was
Ah.
only a 4.
I know. Putting in between you two has been crazy.
Yeah. So more, as eventually you do get information that there were herringons on the outer wall, on the other side of the wall, but on the outer wall, so close to the city, and there's little farms on the outside of Waterdeep. That a family of herringons had lived in, but the information is sparse and they don't really know if they're still there.
Oh, as I hear this information getting less and less, I'll be like, hey, Peter, I've got some twine that I really need small fingers to get in there and untangle. Could you help me?
I actually had an idea here.
Oh, go for it.
It's this silly image in my brain of so you're still working on the nets.
Yeah.
So we grab one and I've got the bottom half and he's got the top half and we're just
Draped.
Yeah.
It's a little gilly net. So that's the information you do manage to uncover. And you have to ask, like, a lot of people up and down this dock. You're to the point, Mohr always is. So I would say it only probably takes about as long as their full interaction, and then they come and collect you wherever you're at. But it does take a little bit of time before you can find that information. Back to you two. Are you ready to talk to the harbor master?
Yes.
Okay. He is still annotating notes as you stand beside him.
We're like,
Yeah.
and I'm
walk
like,
up.
it's your turn.
Okay, it's your turn. Okay. Good
And
morning.
devolved. He looks up to you. He looks up like that cursory, like he's doing this, and he goes, "Yep,
We're looking for information on a ship.
okay."
The Flump Lily.
Flump Lily, and he's going back through his lines and something like this. He's just doing this one, and he goes, Flump Lily.
Are they due in soon?
It looks like they left Luskin. Oh, a little bit before your ship come in.
What? What, like the day before?
I have it here that they're not due in for 2 days.
2 days from now.
They're here on the festival day, actually.
I wonder if our shipment will still be good by then. Which is
I
why
just
we're
like-
asking about them.
Luckily, he's not really looking at
Oh,
you.
that's good.
So there's a festival day in 2 days, and that's about when they're supposed to arrive?
Aye, the Dragon Dawn Festival. If you walk around town, you'll see it being set up.
Oh. Well, we haven't walked around town yet, but I'm sure we will.
At which point, Blight. As soon as you hear the words Dragon Dawn Festival, you feel a prickling in your mind.
Sleeper agent.
It's not that this is physical. You can choose to make this, you can choose to be a stone on the outside. This is all internal. I'm not going to tell you what you look like on the outside. But as soon as you hear the name of it, you have a memory of sitting upon someone's shoulders, much the way Peter is sitting upon Mohr's. Watching.
You're not sitting on my shoulders.
Watching.
Neither am I.
I don't want to.
Neither am I, Ben.
Watching paper dragons parade down a festival street in this very city. It's a happy, warm, fuzzy memory, but disconnected. You don't feel like this is yours. your head begins to throb like that temple
Yeah.
throbbing. And that's what you get as soon as he says that.
I
statement.
think Blight would be quiet, and he would just like you could just see his eyebrows doing like this little
The twitch.
the little twitch, and he's like, what? Have I been here before? Like he's kind of like now like more intrigued with like what's this memory? Why am I feeling this way in Waterdeep? And might need some more investigation and just going around and seeing if I remember more things. But
Why am I getting happy memories? I'm supposed to be emo!
I know, I'm like, well, like, for all his life, Blight has been with, like, the... What are they called?
Well, I have
Shadow
never
Girls.
mentioned their actual name for your...
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you guys as humans can know, but not your
Your
characters.
characters
Not
don't
you.
know.
Yeah, he's been with the Shadow Guild
Sorry.
Well,
I forgot that was there.
for
was
all
loud.
his
What
life,
was
so
that?
he's like, is this
Water bottle.
before that? Why am I here? What is this?
And I will say that the memory, you're aware that it comes from like a 4 to a 6-year-old's memory. Like you were, and you know that it was you. You felt like you were this child watching the parade, and that's. But it's
Do I-
disjointed. Like it doesn't feel like it's yours.
Do I see any like faces where I can be like,
You see the parade, and you know that you're sitting atop someone's shoulders and they're holding your ankles, but you can't see their face or anything. You can see the top of their head, maybe. But the memory is a real flash, and you're just kind of seeing this. You exactly in that moment. You know exactly what the Dragon Dawn Festival is. Even though this is a Waterdeep festival, you've never, as far as you know, been here for them.
yeah,
You know exactly what that is. It's a big parade of paper dragons, and there's, reenactments of the historical event that it's surrounding. And you just remember being there.
wow.
Are there fireworks?
You are a part of this conversation.
My brain just went elsewhere.
I think Blight is just like, okay.
But that is what
And Blight is thinking, is there fireworks?
you don't remember. But yeah, that is what you get when he says Dragon Dawn Festival, and he's still talking, and it's almost like it's that ringing in the ears as
it's
you're
like,
pulled out
I'm
of the
far
current
away,
space.
kind of. Yeah.
And Willowbrook, you kind of complete your conversation, and I'll say you're kind of coming back to the moment when Willowbrook is sourcing where the other two are, and like, oh, we gotta go there, Blight, let's go.
Blight?
Oh.
And that's kind of
Blight?
when you come in.
Hello?
Oh yes. Hello.
Are you all right?
Oh yes, of course.
Good. Okay. Are you sure?
Fine.
Blight, you're so
Okay.
inconspicuous. So inconspicuous.
I won't stay.
Yeah, no, Blight would be very good at just
Oh, yeah.
keeping it, but
Always. I think I see them. I can kind of see over the heads.
Oh yeah.
And you can, of course, see Peter's ears. And,
Yeah.
he's up on his
Oh.
shoulders.
There he is. I see him in the crowd.
All right, let's see if they got any information.
Samantha will run
Alright.
through the crowd and be like, with my master sleuthing, I found out that the ship was actually just here.
Really?
Did you guys find out any information?
Yes, the harbor master said it's due in 2 days.
Fuck. You've got better information than me.
I was like, really?
You don't say.
I mean, I totally knew that as well.
And
So-
by just, I mean like a month ago.
Yeah.
I go to pat you on the
Bridgewater
shoulder.
time for you.
That's okay.
That was
It's
just
not part
recently,
of roguing.
2 years later.
Huh?
It's not part of roguing.
Yeah.
Someday.
All right.
Do you want to go steal something? Will that make you feel better?
Can we?
Yes.
We've got 2 days to kill.
Yes, we've got 2 days to kill.
We could totally do that.
Hmm.
And the mug collection could grow a little.
Ooh. Yes.
From the distance. Here,
On the winds.
Yeah. All right. So where are you guys heading off the docks?
To the nearest cafe.
Okay. I mean, you go to the nearest. There's little places everywhere. It's a city. It's you're
I
you're gonna
want to
find
go
little
to a
spots everywhere.
cafe or a pub that's got an eating competition.
Yes, now we're talking.
I want a burger the size of me.
Well, I want
Burger
to.
Peter on your shoulders starts to like hop and come a little out of his shell. He's like,
That's right, little guy.
Yes.
so much fun. Is there burgers in here that are as large as me?
I'm sure we could find some.
Like that octopus?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Remember the way the ship swayed back and forth when it landed on the deck?
All right, so you guys go off to various cafes, and the next hour, I'll say you guys spend kind of wandering the downtown streets of Waterdeep. You do find a place where, yeah, sure, you can find, it's one of those, it's not a competition, but it's one of those, like, if you can eat
finish
this in
it?
time, or if you finish it, it's free.
Oh, I'm
and
totally
otherwise,
going
it's like
with-
10 gold, like one of those exorbitant
I've got
ones.
novelty T-shirts and wristbands and hats.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say you can just minus off like a handful of gold for whatever
Yeah.
it is you're, you know,
Do that
adding
now
or
before I
spending of
forget.
crap that you're buying.
No, I won all these, but I did have to pay for the food.
And before I cut back to Kira, because you are so long in your adventure walking out of town, I'm going to
We
cut
have
back
found our
to Blight.
soul.
Because as you guys wander in deeper within the city, and they're looking and saying, oh, let's try that spot. Let's go here. Let's go there. Sights, sounds, and smells of the city are bombarding you. You're being bombarded by 1,000 memories as you're walking around with your friends, disconnected, disjointed. It's like severe deja vu. Like, you've been here, you've done this before, not necessarily with them, but you've got all these little shots of memory coming at you. You, for example, you know where the best tavern is. When they say, oh, let's try this place, you're like, wow, it's got really crummy water. And you don't know where this information's coming from. You know where the best street food is. You know where the spaces that you should stay away are. You know that on weekends, this city comes to life with market stalls and various parties. You know without looking that the griffins overhead are a part of the city's defenses. You even know that once you actually had a notion that when you grew up, you were going to be a griffin guard. That was your plan. But why? And you don't know where these feelings come from. And you feel them certainly. Like, you know that these are real, but they don't feel like they're yours.
Holy shit.
And
I
you
think-
just don't know. And it's contributing to the headache. There's a couple times I'll say that maybe you stumble. It's not necessarily noticeable, because again, I'm not going to control your character that way. But there's different times when you're like, why? And your head is just aching as you are within the city.
Say, I was having a blast.
Yeah,
I'm
oh
gonna
yeah.
pull on your outfit and be like, do another one, do another one. Is there a pet shop?
And you know, without trying, you direct to you're like, oh,
Oh,
yeah, there's
man.
this stall down, and you just know.
Oh, confusion.
Great
times
party trick.
100. Great party trick.
I'm gonna get a frog.
Sometimes probably Blight would be like off from the group, just being like, "Bleh."
And
What
at the
hell?
same time as this is happening to you, you're aware that you're deep in enemy territory. You know that this is controlled by the Zentarum in the underbelly of the city. You know that they will kill you on sight if they recognize you. You know that you're in a very dangerous space. So this is there's two competing things. You're having all of these weird flashbacks, memories, disjointed. Like, why the hell did you want to be a Griffin Guard? Where'd that come from? And at the same time, you're frantically
Alert.
searching for
Yeah.
clues, hints, symbols, sounds, sights of your enemy, because you're quite literally in their nest. Yeah, you're having a rough go.
Yeah.
So we'll leave you there. I'll say maybe it's supper time, so maybe you're heading toward the tavern, the Yawning Portal Inn at some point here. But cutting to Kira.
Yeah.
You are walking outside the city, about 30 minutes away from the walls of the city. And I'm going to say, along this trip, several times, it's one of those like, should I be doing this? Like, am I going the right way? But you were given the general direction. You knew the house was on this street. You're on this street. You're getting close. I'll say you're within like 5-6 minutes. The houses are starting to spread further and further apart, but you can see them. Kind of like country roads. Houses start to get really far apart. I'll say that you're about maybe a 4 or 5 minute walk. And there's a man outside of his house. He's tending like a little garden. He has a very lovely little front yard. And as you're walking down the road, trying to look confident and getting more and more internally nervous, he looks up to you and goes, "Oh, hello! You don't look familiar. Can I help you with anything?"
Oh, I'm just going for a walk.
"Oh, very good."
Yep. It's
And you do notice that
Nice.
his address Like they have little addresses out here as well. You
Yeah.
are on Water Street, like I said, this is the street. You notice that his address is the one that would be before. Like it's technically the neighbor, but you've got a 5-minute walk to the next house.
Next house.
You can see it in the distance. You can see that house that you need to get to. But when he talks to you, you do notice the address, and it is the one that's right next door, essentially. It's the neighbor. So he goes, oh, okay, well, have a good evening then.
Yep.
Kind of like tips his head.
Probably be back again when I turn around. But
Okay.
nice garden. Yes. Goodbye.
The awkwardness.
Genuine interaction.
I am really
She's
not in
the
the mood.
NPC.
interaction.
I'm really not in the mood to be talking
Yeah.
to anyone
No,
right
yeah,
where,
for sure.
Where did that exclamation mark above your head come from?
You walk.
I need help.
How
I'm
do you-
finding my sister.
Are you just
Adventure.
approaching? How are you approaching the house? Because and then you kind of keep going. But I'm not going to put you right in front of the door if you're not going right in front of the door.
Yeah,
so-
I'm not knocking on the door. Like this is like she isn't really she wants to get a sense of the house. She doesn't want to look like she wants to look like she's going on a walk.
Yep.
Actually, and not interested in this like
Yeah.
almost scoping out the place. And
Okay.
you know, not wearing armor, got a kind of a cloak on, not hiding.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing suspicious,
No.
but
And as you walk nearer and nearer, obviously you know that you're approaching 30 Water Street. You're getting a little more anxious, a little more nervous as you're watching it furtively and trying not to look furtive, even though there's only like nobody around. But
yeah. Yeah.
what you do see is a 2-story house with a high sloping roof. Excuse me, that sits on its lot. So it's a little pathway, like a little walking driveway. And it is very clearly not only abandoned, but it also shows signs of being burnt out. It obviously went through a fire at some point in its life. The glass windows have been smashed out. There are scorch marks all along the wood of this house. The grass is overgrown. And I would say you could do a history check to get a sense of how long it's been like this.
I keep rolling like shit.
Hmm.
This is gonna be upsetting. It's still a +1. I accidentally rolled a nat 20 when I was testing my dice earlier, so glad I
no.
used that up.
Yeah.
Okay, that was better. This is 16. So it's 17.
Okay. I would say based on the signs of grass and overgrowth that's coming right up against this house,
Mhm.
you would be able to guess that it's probably been more than 20 years in this state.
Shit.
Or someone's just a slob.
Light. Is this
Yeah.
your home? Is this your tragic backstory?
But this is what you see.
Yeah, not knowing
Yeah.
anything about
Yeah,
yeah. This is what I say. I'm like, okay, so in my mind, like, okay, if you needed to lie low, maybe this is a good place to lie low. If it's abandoned and no one, like, literally, it took me 5 minutes to walk here from the next house. Like, are there any other houses within?
There's certainly
eyesight?
more along. Like you can see like you can see
Further.
those roofs, right? Because it's kind of plainsy. There's trees and stuff, but it's not super forested because this is
Mhm.
more farmland closer to
Right.
the city. So you can see various roofs, but yeah, everything is pretty spread out.
I'm gonna, sit like kind of before I get to it, or like maybe I walk past it.
Mhm.
And then I pull off, in the guise of having a drink of water and maybe a snack. So I
Yep.
sit down. I want to ritual cast detect magic, so then I
Okay.
can pass by the house again and see.
Yeah, sure. So you do that. You pass close enough for the house to be caught by the detect
Yeah.
magic. You don't catch anything.
Okay, no detect. Okay, and then I'm gonna walk back. I didn't see any signs of people being in it currently, or
Not in the whole time that you've been scouting outside.
right.
And I mean, they're also like, you can tell that all the windows have been smashed and broken. Like there's no glass. There's nothing suggesting, and there's no curtains. There's nothing suggesting it was ever boarded up. It looks like it was pretty much burnt out and then left in that
Right.
exact state.
Damn. Okay.
You
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like that.
2 seconds.
No.
And the goblin inside came out.
My goblin lives to breathe. Okay.
I like it.
All right.
Um.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna check to see if I have anything helpful before I do what I'm planning.
I will also say, actually, because I could give you further information, I didn't. You do realize, even from this, because you have to get relatively close for the detect magic to function.
Yeah.
When you get that, like, that little extra closer, like even crossing the road and being on the side of the road that the house sits on, you do notice that the door is hanging on by a single hinge.
You thought it was dilapidated before.
Yeah.
But now you know
it's
it's really
really
fucked.
rocked.
That was really. And does it look like that was through force?
No, it looks very much like
Just
it's
old.
part of the dilapidation
Done
and
rotted.
probably the house fire.
Okay. Yeah, so barely a home. I don't understand why this was the address at the moment. Now I'm just even more confused. Maybe it's something to do with what happened here, or maybe there's a basement. So I'm gonna, pass by on my walk and go up to the guy again and be like, sure. And maybe try to be
He's
a
still
little
outside.
more
He's definitely still
human
outside
this
trimming
time.
his bushes. It's not like he was. This has been maybe maximum 15 minutes of your life. So
Yeah.
he's still out, like, doing his little thing before supper. He looks up and he tips his hat, thinking that you're just gonna walk by. And
Like, actually, I kind of, tip my hat as well, and then I'm like, no, be an adult, ask the question you need the answer to. Like, literally, I turn around like,
Yeah.
"Ugh,
Yeah.
So,
you do the whole like,
Interactions.
actually,
actually,
Yeah.
I just noticed that house that's just not in great shape. Do you know what happened to that? Or, just being nosy.
Yep. He looks down the road at it, and you see it's very clear. A sadness comes over his face. He's like a man in his 60s. He's weather worn. He definitely was probably a very active farmer in his life, and he has a nice, mustache and a beard. He's white haired and the whole nine. And he goes, "Oh, yes, that house is a very sad tale. The Witherblooms lived there." I don't know if you've ever told them your last name.
Blight Witherbloom?
There was two children, a little boy and a girl, and their two parents. And about
That's insane.
20 odd years ago, I think, the house caught fire and they all died.
So 20 years ago, I'm writing
Well,
down
20
what I-
odd. 20 odd. He doesn't know the actual.
20
Yeah.
You gotta
About
make that
20.
an Office Space cut. Just you
That's-
looking into the camera.
There's one of your clips.
Yeah. It'll be a clip. Anyway, but yes, he tells you that they all died in this fire.
Oh,
The music is perfect for this moment.
say, yeah.
Light Witherbloom.
Mhm.
I know.
Huh.
Wait till you get the next layer.
Oh my god.
So many.
The emo
Anyway,
layers go deep.
but yeah.
Sasuke.
The emo Sasuke, literally.
Oh my
gonna
gosh, you
get-
guys are so right. Wait, Itachi and Sasuke. Sorry, I just realized.
You built this character. I just fleshed it out.
Just gonna start playing.
You
with
write what you know.
It's true. And she apparently knows Sasuke. But yeah, so he tells you, that's what he tells you, that the boy and the girl and the parents died in the house fire.
And then I respond, so sad.
Sound so disingenuous.
So sad.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That
bye.
sucks.
But actually, like, that's quite devastating.
Yes, they were good people, very good. Had the shopkeeper, although the way I heard of it, Gregory, that was the father's name, he was a bit of a gambler. It's always dangerous when you get involved with that sort of stuff. But they were lovely people. His wife used to bring us vegetables from their little garden every once in a while. Mithril was her name. She was an elf. Lovely lady.
How neighborly.
Well, when they first moved in, everybody, it was a little rough on them, actually, if I think about it. We always welcomed, no problem with that, but it used to be quite a source of gossip what an elf was doing with a human, because well, elves, their lifespans are just so much longer.
Well, it didn't matter in the end, did it?
Well, but that's quite.
Oh!
That is quite it, I think, actually, unfortunately.
Jesus Christ.
Popped out of her mouth and he heard it.
Wow.
This particular brand of autism is my favorite.
Yeah, literally. I was literally just thinking that. I was like, wow.
I guess their lifespans were kind of similar.
At the end.
And she says it in not like a terrible way. It's just like, well, it's
Yeah, and he takes it that way. He goes, yeah, I guess. But it was a shame. They were lovely, lovely people. And their 2 young children were just such lovely kids. We used to let them play with our dog if they wanted to, and well, it was quite sad. They never did find the children's bodies, but we figured they were just maybe burnt all the way.
no.
The fire did start on the side of the house where their bedrooms were, so figured it was just too late by the time the firemen got there.
Did you start the fire?
You're not a part of this.
I know.
That's actually quite gruesome.
Yeah.
Well, what did they? Were they farmers as well? I'm not familiar
No,
with the area.
they had a private garden, you see, but no, they were shopkeepers. They had a shop just on the inside of the gate in town.
Oh, really? What kind of shop?
Oh, it was just a little stall booth that they'd roll in and out of town, yeah. To sell some of their vegetables and just other little items that they grew. It wasn't anything big, just enough to get by on.
Oh, the days when you can just sell vegetables to live.
Ah, real life bleeding in.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
anyways, on that note about your dead neighbors, have a good day.
Thank you for the information.
Your bushes look great.
Oh, thank you. That's
That
great.
makes the house look
But
bigger.
you know, if you're ever asking about them, if you're looking into the house or what happened,
Sorry.
if you're looking into the house or what happened, the names there was Gregory Witherbloom and his wife was Mithril Muse.
Muse.
She sometimes played music for money. She was quite good. Some of the tavern owners probably would know her name still. Although you'd have to get an old fella like me to know their name still.
Lovely. That's it. I walk away.
Okay. You alright.
But with a good, goodbye, sir. The practiced human
Yeah.
goodbye.
The practice.
The
Real
human
human goodbye?
Human goodbye.
Yeah. He says, well, you be careful on your way into town. Young lady like you walking all alone.
Authentic
I look at myself and I'm
human.
like, yeah, right.
And you head back into town. I'll say you all kind of come back together at the tavern.
Kira thinks she's much more terrifying and scary than she actually is. Like she's like my family thought I was a monster. I therefore am always a monster and terrifying to everyone. But like she's actually, if you're used to tieflings, very attractive for a tiefling. So
And very young.
and very young. Yeah, that's
How old is Kira?
like 22.
Mhm.
She's a baby.
But you all come back together at the Yawning Portal Inn.
We're almost
I
the
will do
same
a
age.
quick read description, not only for all of you since it's been so long, but Blight technically has never been here. So as your friends bring you to the Yawning Portal Inn, Blight, what you see when they open the door is the Yawning Portal's tap room fills the first floor of this building. There is a 40-foot diameter well, which they were telling you about earlier, which provides access to the undermountain that dominates the space. Balconies on the tavern's second and third floors overlook the well and the taproom floor with an excellent view of all that goes on. There are a staggering amount of odd curios that adorn this equally strange taproom. Some of these things would be from the Undermountain, as it is traditional to offer the barkeeper Durnan trophies of success. Other curios are left by people who came here. Some are things that were lost in bets with Durnan himself. Either way, it's an eclectic assortment, and there is a rumor that sometimes bar tabs are even paid with odd items that catch Durnan's interest.
Ooh. Oh,
So that is kind of what you see when you come into this space.
Waddling in because I've got my
You guys
belly full of
very
food.
clearly
Yeah.
get there before
Yes.
Kira. I would say you're there probably. You're shopping and spending a lot of time in the town too. So I'll say it's probably only about a half hour before Kira gets there that you're there. But yeah.
Yeah. I think Blight's just kind of like closed off, just really like, I want a beer and sit and do nothing.
Oh, Samantha's in full tourist mode. I'm gonna go up to the
Yeah.
barkeep and be like, "What can I get for one hot orc poster?"
Hot orc.
Oh,
What?
that.
You don't remember the hot
No.
orc poster I took?
Durnan, who is of course always behind the bar, looks at it, picks it up with interest, turns it over, and just to remind you, Durnan is a white human with black hair, and a curly handlebar mustache, the ones that do this. And he has a short
Ooh.
beard.
He's the guy that's on the cover of the book.
He is on the cover of the book.
Oh.
That would be Durnan.
Darren, do you like what you see?
And he looks at the orc poster and he goes,
He looks like he would.
well, hot is a bit of, I guess,
Something from behind the bar.
it's a personal interpretation hat, but you know what? I rather like it. And he instantly tacks it to the wall.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm gonna have 2 pints on me. Yes.
I've got something. I'm gonna rummage around and pull things out.
Mhm.
I have this, and I sit down a little jade dragon figure. We took this out of some ruins way up in the north.
I suppose this could get you your supper.
Oh, and a couple of pints.
When he looks it
is?
over, goes,
What was that place called again?
was the Sunless Citadel.
Right, the Sunless Citadel.
Said the voice in your head.
Thanks, voice in my
Yeah.
head.
The DM's face just like,
The
Behind
Sunless
his
Citadel.
shoulder. No, he turns it over a couple times. He says, could get you your supper and maybe 1 pint.
Sold.
All right. And he puts
So
it
good.
on the counter just down by the end of the bar.
Are there rooms here?
No.
No.
This
okay,
is
couldn't
just
remember from
this is
last
just
time.
a drinking tavern or an eating tavern. But anyway, but yeah, you get drinks. You sit down at a table on whatever balcony, first floor, second floor, third floor, whatever. And Kira eventually joins your group, and you are
Okay.
all back together.
I will pay for a second pint and bring one over. You look like you need a pint.
I'm just like so annoyed because it's like,
I'll leave you be, but you look like you need this.
I guess I could say thanks.
You don't need to.
I will say,
We're your
weirdly enough,
friends. It's what we
within
do.
the Yawning Portal Inn, you still have the headache, but
Mhm.
you're not bombarded anymore because this space is so foreign. It's not a space you ever were in as anything, and so there's a certain level of like newness and strangeness about this spot that actually does
Mhm.
kind of not wipe you clean, of course, but it kind of
No.
feels a little safer, for lack of a
Yeah.
better word.
Yeah.
So you're able to like take a breath,
I
equal out a
think
little
Blight
bit.
would be still like kind of like sulking, and he's like, "Why don't I remember anything?" You know, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's just like,
And you're kind of in the middle of that when Kira joins your group. You walk in, you are able to spot them easily enough in the crowd of adventurers that are in here, and join the table.
Is Peter here too? I'm
He
missing
would be, yeah.
Aw, kids
They
are
haven't
alive.
resolved it.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out with them.
Yep.
Not. Don't even say anything. Just go straight to the bar. Money.
Yep.
Pint.
It's 1 silver piece for a pint. So if you're not trading the Curios, so
Yeah.
I'd
Or a
probably
hot
drink
orc
about half
poster.
of it before even reaching the table.
Yeah.
And then
you watch her doing this because you're all wherever you're sitting, up on the balconies or down on the floor. You are watching as Kira comes in, and you're just seeing her like just. It's not really in her character. It's not super it's not out of your character to drink, but maybe
Yeah.
to down a glass before you
Yes,
get there
it
might
is.
be.
It is. It's. You can visibly see the like frustration.
mm.
Like just. It looks like frustration from the outside. Yeah. And then I just sit down.
So now you have 2 brooding characters at your
Yeah.
table.
One is just playing with the beer. It's just like
Peter is playing
"Oh."
with like melted water on the table.
Well, how was your day?
It was great. I had a great
Yeah,
day.
look at Samantha, and she is bedecked in like the visor that says Waterdeep, the shirt that says I love Waterdeep. Like she's got the foam finger. Like she's got it all. She's 100% tourist decked.
I've got a scroll of me.
Yeah.
This does make Kira chuckle now that she's noticed. She's like, I
You
can-
should have seen
can
the
see
size of the
that.
burger she put back.
It was this fucking big.
I didn't think it would fit inside her.
We
If
we
you
got
wanted to
a
have a drinking competition, you should have just asked. I didn't know you could drink that fast.
we got a picture of Peter in front of the burger. It's impressive.
They show you a tiny framed shot of a minor illusion of Peter being like,
And you just
It's
know,
so
you just
All
hear
you can see
Blight
is the
saying,
ear.
yeah.
And apparently, I knew where that was.
and barely,
I knew where to go to get like those big burgers and whatnot. So
She has a
Number one
gift.
tourist
He has a
guide.
gift.
a gift. He has a gift of tourist guiding. Have you-
Tourist guiding.
Not
All
yeah,
day.
that's right. You said on the ship you've never been to Waterdeep before.
I don't know. My mind's playing games on me.
Confusing things all around.
How was your day?
Well, and then she just starts like venting. She's like, "Well, I went to go find a family member, and I had this address, and I went. It took me fucking forever to find this place, like all over the city. And maybe I know it now too, the same. And like, and then finally I get out to this place, and it's just fucking burnt down. For 20 years, it's been burnt down. There's some family called the Wither Blooms, the Wither Blooms, and you know.
I
it's
mean, you know
actually-
your last name.
Great. I'm just like, huh? Wait a second. Did you just say Witherbloom?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Witherbloom. Yeah.
Okay, I need every
With-
information that you
with,
have
like,
right now.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Note out.
Maybe I shouldn't have drank this whole beer that quickly. Okay.
Spectacles out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Why, are you
Um,
feeling drunk? Do you need some lesser respiration?
No. Please, I would like to keep the drunkenness that I have. Confused, but then I'll just. Well, the father was Gregory.
Gregory.
He gambled, and that was apparently possibly a problem. And I mean, gambling usually is. And then the mother was Minthral, the muse, Minthral Muse, because she sang like a muse.
Oh,
And-
Mithril.
And
Clever
she was an
name.
elf.
I thought you said Mithril.
I didn't make them.
Mithril?
Or maybe I did. I don't
Mithril?
know.
I don't
That
think
makes
there's
way
an-
more
I
sense.
made no N.
She could have been a
Didn't write it.
metallurgist with the first name.
Mithril.
That makes much more sense, Mithril.
I don't
Or is it
know.
like the metal?
It's-
Mithril.
It's mithril, like
Yeah.
the metal.
Oh, I did have it right. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll
Mithril,
unerase
mithril.
that.
And
I just
I'm just like
decided an N
asking,
was
do you
needed.
know anything? When did this happen?
Like 20 years ago?
Oh my gosh.
Your headache
What?
comes back
Wait.
with a burn.
Oh.
And this time I will actually take
Yeah.
a little liberty. It is obvious to the table something
Yes.
happens to you.
Yeah.
Not because it's not that your equilibrium slides sideways or you get a shot of memory. That's not what happens. Your brain internally feels like it's exploding.
Oh my gosh.
The minute you get this information. And it's one of those ones where like it's like the instant migraine where you grab like the
Mhm.
table and you're just like ah
Yeah.
as she's telling you these details. That's
And,
what happens.
Like I stopped talking immediately, and I'm like, "Oh my god, Blight, are you okay?" Like suddenly sober.
yeah.
And like,
I think Blight's gonna be hyperventilating. About
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Blight, like
Can we get to paper bag?
an awkward hand on the back. Help.
Hobbitweed.
Rolling the fastest joint you've ever rolled.
Hang on, tea. Calming tea.
I think those are my parents.
Oh fuck!
Were.
My sister was supposed to be there.
What?
Sorry.
My brain. Oh.
Okay, your last name is Witherbloom.
Yes.
Blight. Witherbloom.
Well, Blight is
I
my
mean-
given name. It's not really my name.
I was gonna say they
No.
put together. You don't wait. Okay, I will buy you a shot if you tell me your real name.
It doesn't matter. Matter.
My
My
name's
name's
your real
not
name.
more northern.
Matters to me. No, it's just
No.
Your chosen name is all we need.
All right, let's take a break.
I don't think that's it either.
What?
All I need.
We'll take a break. Let's eat lunch.
Your chosen
Oh.
name is.
Oh, you.
I just got that too.
I have
All right,
not gotten
pause.
it yet.
Stop the.
Back in
Your
a few.
chosen name is Rita. Your chosen name is all you need. Like all you need is the name.
All you
Oh,
need
all you need
is.
is the
Thank
name.
Don't fake
Thank
laugh
you.
for him. You just encourage him.
I
It's-
don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys know the Zydrate comes in a little glass
glass
vial.
vial.
A little glass vial.
A little glass vial.
And a little glass vial
Vial.
goes into the gun like a battery. And the gun goes somewhere up against your anatomy.
It's very good. It's very good.
Reaper.
But anyway, all right, let's get back into this.
Back to it.
Yeah.
Get back
You guys
to the
are sitting at the tavern,
wrong song.
and we left it quite literally with them asking you what your real name was. It's up to you if you want to share it or not. Okay. Sam is feeling deeply unmysterious. I'm like, I don't have any secret siblings. I don't have another name. Should I have another name?
What
I
about
really-
a nickname?
I really
Do you
hope
have any
Sam is saying
nicknames?
this out loud.
Sam.
You know she is.
I know. It gets more vanilla from there.
The someday rogue.
You go fuck yourself.
Well, no one else will.
Whatever.
Yeah, Blythe is just like, what does that even mean? Why am I from here?
Do you have like repressed memories or something?
I mean, I don't remember like my childhood.
well, they would be
Roll for
repressed.
repression.
Roll
Maybe-
for depression.
If
Accurate.
only we could.
No, I need to know.
Well,
If
maybe
I'm
we just need to
from here.
jog your memory.
Jog.
I forget, like, and I just start. Do you remember?
Oh, you're etch-a-sketching him.
Remember who you are.
What was Andre the Giant's character's name in Princess Bride?
Ooh,
Jog his memory.
Yeah.
I think you jogged too
hard.
No, but you do have a massive migraine, and
Yeah.
now it's even with the newness and strangeness of the Yawning Portal Inn being a space you'd never been in.
Yeah.
It's back, pounding and keeping you unbalanced.
Okay, how about
How do I get rid
Can I
of
cast
this
Tylenol?
headache?
let's find somewhere to sleep.
Yes.
Kira loves when other people have problems because she can forget her own.
Isn't
Oh,
that the truth?
Well, this place doesn't have beds. Let's go for a walk and find an inn.
How about
Hey, Blight, where's
don't-
an inn?
You instantly,
Wait a second.
without even thinking about it, kind of like letting your mind go. You go like a mile away from here is the Purple Trophy.
The purple trophy. The purple trophy.
Okay.
that is crazy actually. This is the first time Kira has seen
The
this.
water
happen.
Yeah,
deep
it's true.
river.
You
Wild.
also keep in mind, Kira, and I'm not saying this so that you tell her right now. Just keep in mind you weren't there to hear that she had a sister, or that Blight had a sister.
Oh, I thought that was said when we were splitting up.
No, you were already gone when he told them.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we're leaving and heading, I'm gonna start to pack you a bowl and be like, "Here, Blight, have some." And I
Eat
look
this
at
shit.
Peter and I'm like, "Oregano."
Peter's like, ooh,
Yes.
I think my dad used to use oregano all the time.
I'm
It
gonna
smells
put-
funny though.
I'm gonna put
Your
my
dad
hand on his
sounds
forehead
wonderful.
and be like,
He's dead.
"Oh no, sorry, sweetie, you're allergic to oregano. It's spicy."
And he's holding Mohr's hand and walking a little more casually now. He's a little
Yeah.
more comfortable. And he goes, that's what my dad used to say.
Aw.
Your dad sounds responsible. I like him.
Does Blight know
He's
what
dead.
weed is?
Well,
Bryce's
was.
about to find out.
You guys
Just
get in.
breathe in.
Inhale.
What?
It's
Get it
okay.
into
if
your
you-
lungs. Whoa, dude! Let
Yeah.
it permeate your whole
Oh,
being.
man. Blight's not here, man.
What?
What? Oh, no way.
Blight?
Oh, shit.
No, my.
Ah.
Yeah.
This is what I sound like. every
Anybody else really hungry?
I
No.
mean, I
Where
don't,
are we?
I don't
It
need any
takes
herbs
a
or spices
tiny-
to get hungry.
It
When we
takes a
get to
tiny edge
McDonald's.
off,
Mhm.
but it doesn't really resolve
The
the
migraine.
issue.
Yeah.
It can't. Nothing can resolve the issue, but it takes a tiny bit of that throbbing down.
Mhm.
But you're still just, it's kind of like you're just being hit by everything.
Yeah.
Everything you see is reminding you of quick moments in time where
Yeah.
you never thought you'd been here.
I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, while holding
Yeah, just
onto
holding
Kieran's cape, and I'm like,
And I'm like,
Yeah,
like
choking.
we're almost there.
So you get into the purple trophy. It is a pretty nondescript, comfortable looking inn, clean, neat, tidy, not that far from the Yawning Portal. When you go inside, you are told by a young serving woman that lodgings are 8 silver pieces per night. And she's not helping you. You kind of walk in and she goes, oh, the rooms are 8 silver. And she's got a tray full and she's just going about her business as you walk in. Looking very disheveled and most of you looking somewhat pale.
yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good. I'm gonna lay down.
Peter is yawning by this point. It's getting, it's like 7 or 8. It would be about a normal time for him to be going to bed. And as you guys are sorting out your lodgings, he's still holding your hand, of course, he's still with you, but he's like,
Does he rub his little
yeah, he's doing the whole like child thing where he's just getting really tired, but he's holding on. He's gonna stay up. And yeah, that's where you are at.
Cute.
So it is 8 silver
All right,
pieces
young
per
fella.
room per night.
Okay.
Is it individual rooms or?
If you inquire of the tavern keeper a little further as you walk up to the bar, and she is a big burly half orc woman, and as you say, are the rooms single or doubles? She goes, oh, it could be either or. 8 silver for any room. I'm not interested in that fuss.
Well, I'll pay for one.
I feel like Blight shouldn't be alone.
Do we want to get a double and have 3 of us in there? Because I don't need a bed.
Did you make a face? Or Blight can be alone. It's fine.
I think it
I
was
think I
amplified that
would
much
be
more
a
because you got like a mouthful of ravioli.
It was. She had the chipmunk cheeks and the little.
Don't spit it at me.
She wasn't thinking about it, and then as soon as you said it, she actively thought about it.
And then I was like, I'm not a kid. Don't need to do that.
No.
Peter.
Not, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd like to be alone. Please.
Oh, I wanted to connect over as sisters. Wait, I don't know that you're a sister.
Well, given that she said,
Single child.
given that she
energy.
said she thinks they were her parents, you didn't get to inquire further because the old man had told you there was a boy and a girl. So,
A boy and a girl.
but yes.
But
So, what are your room situations going to be?
I've paid for one. I don't actually need a bed. If y'all want the bed,
The turtle
the
snores.
door is open.
The turtle snores.
The what?
I said the turtle snores.
Canon.
This is-
He has snores.
This is canon. You play what you know.
Yeah, it's true. You do snore.
This is true.
No judgment. Just I don't want to sleep in the same room.
Yep.
Maybe I'll try.
It doesn't matter. Your room is right next to his. Through the door.
Well, you know what? Fine. You know what? Maybe I'll try the bed tonight.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
He stops
Ba,
snoring.
The
ba,
turtle.
ba.
The turtle's evolutioning.
Evolutioning?
It's
don't
so
know.
soft.
Evolving.
Evolving.
You wanted the word evolving.
He is now Blastoise.
Okay.
Hang on. I gotta write that down. Crafting ideas.
Evolutioning.
Okay.
I'll
Put
get a
cannons
solo
on
room.
shoulders.
So is everybody getting like a solo room with the exception, I'm sure, more you're planning to put Peter in with you. Okay. You all get your own rooms.
Garp is starving. He's withering away.
We're absolutely melting.
torturing him. But
You- well-
You can see him just absolutely withering.
Yes.
Look at his
By Beagle standards, he's thin as a rake.
So, how could she
Aw.
torture
That
you?
was a yawn. That wasn't a cry.
But it was cute.
It was.
It was cute.
Aw.
All right. So you get your rooms for the evening. I'll say you put Peter to bed before you guys, if you're hanging out downstairs and still chatting, or if you're going to each other's rooms to chat for privacy, whatever. Peter is now out of the room; he's asleep. Is there anything you guys do talk about before you go to bed, or Or you just kind of
I-
turning it early?
I go to the house.
Right now?
I
Late at
didn't-
night?
But I didn't tell you the address.
It's true.
Oh,
She
no,
knows
no,
where
no, I get
everything
that.
is. He knows where everything
Do I
is.
know
It's
where
just going
it
on
is?
vibes.
I also, I can't sleep because I can't figure out why the fuck my sister would be at Blight's old house that Blight can't even remember, apparently. So, and I'm also I'm trying to get a room next to Blight.
Remember,
Just in case.
just to remind you, because it has been a little while, that there was a person in that vision you had of your sister, with your sister. And you did have some identifying features of that person.
That looked like the same exact boots that you have.
Oh,
And they had a
no.
tattoo
Oh,
on their
no.
finger.
Oh,
Do you have
on
a
their
tattoo
hands,
on your finger?
do I have a tattoo on my finger?
Does he have a tattoo on his finger?
He doesn't. And I won't say anything more unless you ever bring it up.
Oh!
As you're leaving, can I do something? I would like to craft a mason jar bomb, as I'm prone to
Bong.
doing, and just open the door and be like, "If you're heading out."
Yeah, sure.
Just
you can
in
hand
case.
Blight a mason
Sure.
jar bomb as
Just
you
in
go
case
as
things
he
go
goes to
hairy. I
bed.
don't know what you're up
You
to.
know I don't need this, right?
You know.
It's
It's
Willowbrook's
for
love
flair.
language.
It's for flair. It's to send a message.
I might use the pink flare thing
Oh,
if you
yes,
really
put it to
want me
use.
to.
Put it to use. I wanna
put
see
it
it
in my
work.
bag.
But just in case you need to send a
And I
message.
will say that if you think about where your parents lived, you got the sense instantly that it was your parents. That was fine. I'll say it's the one spot you can't figure out.
I knock on Kira's door. I'm like, knock, knock, knock.
Start a lot
Picture.
of your reverie.
Oh. Blight. That's fine.
Hi. Can I get the address? I'd really like to see the house.
The Addie.
Yes, the Addy.
What's your ad? What's your ad? Yeah.
Please. He's
Um,
begging.
He's begging.
Like, very sadly.
But he's
Emoing.
also wobbling on his feet and looking
Yeah.
exceptionally pale.
Can I leaning hard against the door? Can I have the address?
Yeah, very much, very much.
Are you sure you want to go to? Okay. Can I come? Fine. Yeah, I wasn't giving it to you if I wasn't coming. that was a courtesy question.
Well, I guess it'd be nice to have a company.
I think maybe we should rest for a minute though. Like just sit on your bed for
Blight pouts with emo
Just-
pout.
I just turn you around back to just like at least an hour, and then I'll come get you, and then
Blight's already out the door.
Blight's just like fine and just sits in the floor and just like this.
I
Until you're gone.
sit cross-legged in front of you.
I'm gonna say,
You know, there's a reason why I wanted a private bedroom, right?
Stop looking
Blight
like
applies
2 minutes
emo,
away
Blight.
from passing away.
Blight applies emo's pout twice in one night. It's not effective.
Shucks.
I will say,
I've been 16 before. That doesn't work on me.
roll Constitution saving throw, Blight, because you've been dealing with a pounding headache all day.
Very great. So good. 6.
You, Kira, are
Oh
too
my.
anxious and awake, dealing with your internal issues that you have, your questions unanswered. Blight is sitting cross-legged from you on the floor, pouting, and you still have the headache. And as the silence descends over this room with a small, guttering candle, the only light source in the room, you can see Blight struggling to stay awake. Just pure, yeah, exactly. Like, your body wants you to sleep so bad because of the headache and the pressure it's under that you're actually at this moment really struggling to be awake.
I'm just like, I was like slowly like kind of lie down in the
Yeah.
floor. I'm like, just like half an hour.
Mhm.
Wake me up.
I'm not sleeping, I'm resting.
Yeah.
I just start,
eyes.
I like lean back and I'm now laying on the floor staring at the ceiling.
These two are having emo groans.
Our rooms are snoring, silence, kid,
It's chanting. Is there anything any of you, the others, do, or are you just kind of turning in for the night?
I think I'll probably spend a little bit of time just drafting some new ideas
Yep.
for the attachment for the fizzbanger.
Yep.
The
Tishi's like, I have no room.
the grappling hook launcher,
Okay.
and I'll
Oh.
send it out the window.
Okay.
Samantha has experienced the meat sweats from all the food she ate. She's going to have a hot bath and then go to bed.
Accurate. All right. Then the question is, Kira, you would be able to stay awake. Do you wake Blight up, or do you guys rest for the night?
Nah, I'd like to rest. There's no way I'm gonna be dragging this asshole behind me. This whiny asshole
All
through
right.
the dark city I've never been to.
I've been to, apparently.
Apparently. No, but like really, I want you to rest, and also I need a minute.
Yeah.
Selfishly.
So what do you do?
Probably fall asleep on the floor at least for a little bit, by accident,
Yep.
and then maybe around the 4 a.m. mark where the light just starts to come up a little bit. I'm like, back to my bed.
Yep. Fair enough.
You leave Blunt in the floor.
I leave.
Absolutely. So,
I drape a blanket over you.
Aww.
Aww.
That's cute.
That's the nicest.
It's just a little too small.
so we wake up on the 18th, and you guys come together downstairs. Blight, you're a little more rested. The headache is still there, but it's no longer a pounding, unsatisfactory, you're not destroyed by it. As you come downstairs for your breakfast and to start your day, what do you all do? And you still have Peter with you. So
Blight
Hey,
is
Rabbit.
back to his normal nonchalantness. Does not,
outwardly.
outwardly, at least. Yeah.
I'm sipping on tea from the counter. I'm like, this is a good mug.
I want some coffee with some Baileys in it.
Yes. What's this place called again?
The Purple Trophy.
The Purple Trophy.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't talk to you right away. The morning needs to. I need to wake
Yeah.
up fully.
Yeah.
I
that
think
makes sense.
I think I'm probably at the table tinkering
Mhm.
with my fizzbanger. Just
Peter's tinkering, pretending to, with whatever
Yeah.
you're not using at the
I've
time.
given him a screwdriver and some scrap metal to like put together.
He's really just hitting it.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly how that's used. Good job, Peter. And I'm starting to like put together this grappling hook launcher
Mhm.
onto my fizzbanger.
Nice.
I'm comparing all the brochures that I've collected. Where the stars live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there would be. I will say that because you're on full tourist mode, you would know that there are some markets in advance of the festival popping up that would be selling, like maybe more exotic goods, things that come in from the ships in preparation for the festival.
I would
And
like
other
an
items.
exotic pet and a ranged weapon.
A ranged weapon?
Yes,
you
I've
say?
been using my regular weapons as ranged weapons, and I do not recommend.
We're shopping for weapons.
Shopping, just shopping.
Oh, I'm
bombs.
interested. Let's go.
And as you guys are discussing your plans for the day, Peter hitting the screwdriver against the metal and scraping and just making all sorts of god awful noises, looks at nobody in particular, but he is probably addressing you more. But he goes, "Yeah, and we have to find my aunt too."
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking on that. Somebody had suggested that there may be something on the outside. I might take a walk out that way.
You
Well-
didn't see any harangues on your walk, did you?
I was distracted.
Oh,
Fair enough.
understandable.
Didn't notice, but I mean, that is outside the city. I mean, we're moving in that direction.
Pull out a big map of the city. Well,
Oh,
which
where
way
was
is the-
this when I was looking for?
He bought it yesterday.
I bought it yesterday, and
Ah.
well, I borrowed it.
Sam's walking around with one of those
Borrowed.
really touristy ones.
Yeah.
That it's, like,
Yeah.
it's a very base idea as to what the city looks like, and there's like, this is where the inn is. This is where the
Yeah.
whatever, and but it's not like the streets or anything. Like if you went to Disney World,
Yeah.
and it's just like, this is the park.
Yeah.
It's fucking
This is-
massive, but it's because the sides are all ads.
Yeah.
Drink it.
Yeah.
That's how you found the.
Oh, the
bird
shining
things.
gopher. That's fantastic.
Find your fame and fortune at the Yawning Portal. The icon takes up like half the map.
See the hole.
See the whole.
So
We show.
No, that's the brothel.
Ah.
Wrong hole.
All right, hole.
Whoa.
All right.
as you guys are probably discussing fun plans for the day, Kira turns to Blade. So, when I learned about the house, it was a son and a daughter. Was the family member you were going to track down yesterday by any chance sister?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, turns out that I'm also looking for my sister.
Whoa.
What a coincidence.
What? Gasp?
Hello. This is insane.
As would don't date my sister. Don't say it like that. And I may have had a vision or something, and she was with someone that had the same boots as you. That was a woman.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I say out loud.
Right, so it's
Oh
probably
my
your
gosh.
sister. Right, okay, cool. So, weird.
I know. What? How do they even know each other?
How do we even know each
I don't know.
To be fair, you found him tied up as a bugbear bride
Yeah.
in a cave. So
Exactly. This feels a lot like us and our actual siblings who turned out to be friends.
Yeah.
Independently of us.
Yeah.
that's
Anyways.
hilarious.
I just thought of that.
That's crazy.
But I don't know what all of this means.
Right.
But
Yeah, why would my sister be going to your old house with, I guess with your sister, that would make sense.
yeah. I mean, Dust, my sister. Her name is Dust.
Dust?
Oh.
I love.
Is that a
her
real name?
Ah! Or is it more of a descriptory name?
Not real name. Given name by the guild.
Okay.
Dust and Blight.
Dust Blight.
Do they always give terrible names?
Well, yeah. She was more in the admin
No, I'm
side
more.
of things.
Admin.
That is such a nice way to put that.
If you know too much, they might come to get you. So.
Human resources.
Yeah. The reason why I'm trying to find her is that she just left without saying anything to anyone, and
What a coincidence. That's what my sister did too.
oh wow.
But different.
Yeah.
But-
and I am responsible to know or to find her and get some information and kill her if it's possible.
Do you
Dun,
want to
dun,
kill her?
Sorry.
Did
Ooh,
you
Blight's
want to kill
Blight's
her?
putting it out here finally.
Well,
Lord,
I don't know. She's the only family member that I have left, but she did also leave me there. I am feeling conflicted.
That's fair.
Especially with all these memories.
Yeah. So
A lifetime has
I-
passed
yeah.
to dwell on it.
yeah. So I need to find her and probably have a talk before deciding. But
So we've got 2 days, 1 day to
One
home
more
alone
day.
that spooky ass house before they get there.
Unless they're already in the spooky ass house. Because let's be real, if you're doing nefarious things and you don't want to be found, a spooky ass burnt out house is pretty low key place to hide.
should I be prepared?
I'd say be prepared.
Don't look like that.
I pull out another messenger. Always
It's nice
be
to know what's
prepared.
happening.
Oh,
It's already
man.
lit.
Yeah,
Always
Blight
be
was
prepared.
thinking this
Well,
was gonna
okay,
be...
wait, I don't want my sister dead though.
More shuffles Peter behind.
Yeah,
It's
well-
like, nope.
Peter, do you have anything to defend
No.
yourself?
Peter's
Would you
still
like
hitting
a
with a
bomb?
No.
He's still playing with the screwdriver and
How
just being
were
like.
they together? Like, were they,
Next, we'll
Did they
next we'll
seem
learn how to
like-
pick locks.
They were close.
they were close?
Could be him.
Peter's gonna become a rogue.
But I don't
The second.
know.
It's
Yeah.
third.
I
Third.
haven't seen my sister in 6 years, so I don't know. I don't know what.
Well,
I don't
how
know
long has
anything
it
about
been
her.
since
You
that?
would have seen your sister on and off over the years because you
Mhm.
both work for different parts of the, as you're putting it, guild.
Yeah.
I'd say you would certainly go like maybe maximum it's been a year.
Yeah.
Like you would go a certain length of time before you'd see her, but it would never
Mhm.
be that you're like coming back together to meet. It'd be
No.
crossing paths in
Yeah.
in the locations you're working.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I would say to you that I think I learned about her, my sister, leaving a year ago. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been about a year since she defected, so
Yeah.
yeah.
so interesting. I wonder if they knew each other before. And I'm just like, holy shit, what the hell is happening?
Kira's just like shutting down, and she's like, I can't even say what my sister was up to. She's just like, yeah, right,
Yeah, right.
right.
Yeah.
I know what it was doing.
I'm like, oh,
Tag me, tag me.
Why
I'm
did
telling
she-
you nothing.
Why did she leave me? That bitch.
same fuckers, both of them.
Sisters, useless.
Well, who's to say? Maybe something forced their hand. Won't know until you ask.
Well, she should have taken me with her.
What if she didn't have the chance?
But how?
We won't know until we ask.
I'm just like,
I'm just saying, she's your flesh and blood. Give her a chance to at least defend it.
well, we did have quite fights, even when we really didn't see each other that long.
That's just normal
Is-
sibling stuff.
Yes.
Mm.
Well,
Not that I'd know, I don't have one, but
yeah. I won't say like a lot of things because
that's fair.
we have had a weird relationship. She doesn't really agree with the things that I've done, and obviously
She's into
I
bright
don't.
colors and flowers.
Yes.
Blights into eternal darkness.
Yes.
One has bangs on the
Definitely.
left.
And one has bangs on the right. Yeah.
But,
And of course, not to forget, I mean, not for the room, but you are technically under orders. So that's
Yes.
adding to your conflict. Not that
And
you
that's
have to
the
share
other
that.
thing. How do you feel about the guild telling you to kill your own damn flesh and blood?
Let's speak a little louder.
I'm using message.
Oh.
Okay.
Message.
Because
I'm like, I don't want to get you in trouble and I don't know
Mhm.
who's listening, but
oh yes, this is not a place to talk about this at all.
in our heads?
She said,
Can
even in
I?
our heads.
Can I
Yes,
do
we can
that?
respond.
Really?
Yeah,
25
message lets
25 word limit.
25 word message back and forth.
Oh, it's like stone.
It's
whatever.
like ancient texting, but in your head.
Yeah.
Well, then I would say to you something like,
Do you
"Oh,
trust
this
your
is
guild?
this is all professional stuff. Like, there's no emotions in the work that I've been doing."
But now it's asking you to do it on your flesh and blood.
Yeah.
It's hard to
well,
remove emotions from that.
Exactly.
The emo makes sense.
Exactly.
Do you trust your guild?
I mean, they've been taking care of me since
Forever, as far as you know.
Forever.
Yeah.
But you seem pretty capable to take care of yourself.
wow.
One does not simply walk out of Mordor.
But what if we just burned Mordor?
Fight fire with more fire.
Fight
Take
fire.
down the whole guild.
Oh.
If only you knew. Anyway,
I don't think
Glory,
you
glory,
can.
what
Yeah,
a
you definitely
beautiful
can.
way to die.
I don't think that's possible.
I'd be like
Yeah,
trying to
you know.
take out the Zentarum. It's not happening.
If I don't ask the questions, I'll never learn.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I have a follow up to that, but I'm not going to say it.
So are we killing sisters? We're not killing sisters? I'm trying to plan my day.
We can fidget you after lunch. About that nice
Kill a
restaurant.
sister
that-
on a full stomach.
Oh, you're right. We better do it before lunch.
I want to kill my sister.
Work up the appetite, you know?
Maybe.
Get that cardio in.
We
We got a carb load first.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Peter's
that's a
like,
good
are
plan.
we killing people? I thought I was
Yes.
going to go see my aunt.
Oh no.
Your aunt can wait. Or
I
she...
could kill people. You said you'd teach me lock picking.
This is true.
Death
All right.
by
We're
lockpick.
just pretend killing people. It's not real killing.
No, it's real. It's real.
That's a lot less fun.
Do
I'd
me a
rather see
favor,
my
Peter.
aunt.
take that screwdriver I gave you
Yeah.
and go remove one of the door locks over there, and I'll show you how to pick it.
He gets down off the chair and immediately starts to do it, and then you very quickly see the orc tavern keeper woman being like, "I now get away from it!" and she's running after him, and
Oh,
he's like,
man.
"I'm being a rock!" running around.
I'm a good influence.
Yeah.
I would say something like, "Oh, well, I would like to talk with my sister in private, if that's okay."
We can help make that happen. That's what friends are for.
Best
Letting
laid
you
friends.
talk to your sister in private before you kill her.
Yes.
Best laid plans. All right, so what are you guys doing to get your day undergoing? What are you doing first? What's
Let's
the
try
plan?
to find Peter's aunt.
Yes.
Let's take care of the child before we incite violence.
I think while the orc woman is
Yes.
chasing after Peter, I'm going to walk out the front door with the cup of tea and be like, yes, that's a great idea. Mohr, do you want to grab Peter real quick? You'll
Already
leave
on
with the
it.
cup.
Yeah.
One more for the collection.
Yeah, you go.
All right, Peter. Lift them back up on my
Yeah,
shoulders.
he gets up on your shoulder, and he's very pumped up and excited. He was just running around,
Yeah.
and he's like,
His little feet are
yeah,
just
he's
like-
just the feet are going. He's
Yeah.
like hitting the top of your head, and he's like, "We're gonna go see my aunt. Uncle Mohr is taking me to see my aunt."
Oh.
And then that is
Do
what
one of
you,
those quick like dip back kind
Yeah.
of thing, so he kind of whoop.
you all
Yeah.
watch as Mohr
Holding onto
lights
his-
up the room. Happiest he's ever been.
Hey,
He
This
makes
is
a very
the
good father.
most unexpected thing I think I've ever witnessed.
You're like, there's a lot of firsts in the city.
Mm.
So are you heading straight to kind of the area where you were told to go outside the wall, or are
Might
you
ask
guys...
a couple more
Yeah.
people just along the way, just to maybe get a bit more of a pinpoint on some ideas.
Yeah, for sure. Roll an investigation check. Won't have you.
Well, it's one higher than my last one was, so it's a 12.
As you get closer and closer to the south gate, which is also the gate you have to leave to go toward Water Street, so it's all because it's all inland, right? It's all in that.
convenient.
It's all inland of that location. So you are given more direct instructions to the area the Harangon kind of compound family farm had been.
Who gave
That
more
the
direct
people kind of
instructions?
can reference or know about. But you get the same kind of depressing information of like, they're not sure they're there anymore. They really haven't seen them around, but it used to be up this way.
Okay.
That's kind of what you get. Blight, the south gate out of the city. As soon as you come to it, you are flooded by a memory. And it's a clear memory, kind of like the picture you had of the festival.
Mhm.
Only it's a little longer. You see a cart and a horse, and it almost feels like you physically see this. You see a cart and a horse on the road right outside of the south gate. A man walks beside the horse, leading it. A woman, an elf, sits on the back of the empty cart, her hazelnut eyes sparkling, and the only definable thing in her outline. They're very hazy otherwise. She holds on to a girl whose big black eyes reflect your own. They seem to be looking at you, waiting for you to catch up and jump beside them. Before you really have a moment to come out of this, because again, like I said, it almost feels really real. Like it feels like this is actually, it's like you stepped through the gate and you were the child of the memory living this moment. Before you can come back to yourself as Blight in this moment, you actually stumble a few steps forward to like run and jump on the cart
no.
to join. As you come out of this, and you would all see her kind of dash forward quickly and then take a few steps and then stumble backwards and like clear her head, or his head, sorry. And as you come out of this, Blight, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Great.
Did Blight just skip?
I
Did
mean,
anybody else see that?
you saw that too.
Right?
A
If
little-
they become bubbly, are we going to become depressed?
What was in that tea?
You gotta balance.
What the fuck?
Well, what about me?
I'm
Right
gonna
in the middle. You'll be fine.
we have to have balance.
This
I'm
memory.
gonna push my my
um,
wig into.
Go emo
Does it
wig.
look good?
Blight, along with this exhaustion, as you come back to yourself, you were in this memory. This was you living this moment. And because it was so different from the others, and you gained the level of exhaustion, you also feel the sense of overwhelming loss. And grief hits you hard in this second.
Aw. I'll put my little hand on your arm and be like, did you have A tour guide moment?
Is that what we're calling this?
Yeah. Not well. More like a memory, long lost memory of my parents. I think they had a stand here actually, and I'm just like, they looked so happy with my sister too, and I'm just like kind of like, quiet, trying to remember as much as I can from that little glimpse.
Go up to if you're on. Are you on the ground or standing?
That is
How
your
upset
choice.
are you?
Yeah.
I think he's pretty upset, and he's not very used to showing this side of him, like
Yeah.
being, very open.
He does the full
and-
Sasuke smash into the ground,
Smash.
screaming.
Well, if you're on the ground, you'll kneel
Yeah.
next to you, and, like hold your hand without looking at you.
Mhm.
And, like I'm
like
I'm
tears
so
almost.
I'm so sorry that was taken from you.
I don't. Yeah. When you said like taken from you, I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, what? And I'm like, holy shit!
It
Were they
triggers something.
killed? And I'm just like,
It does trigger something when she says taken from you.
Yeah.
Because a house, you can use that phrase
Yeah.
so many ways.
To me, it was
I would say
disturbing.
it does make you think of something,
Mhm.
but it's on the edge of the memory. Like you
Mhm.
can't quite reach it. But
Mhm.
you, in that moment, know that it wasn't the fire. It wasn't a natural accident. And
Oh.
but that's the most you can get. You
Mhm.
can't grasp. You can't unlock that moment.
Mm.
But the minute she says taken from you, it does. It triggers you
Yeah.
to be like,
What?
yeah, that wasn't normal.
Yeah. And I think now there's a bit more of anger as well, of just grief. He is kind of like almost like,
Mhm.
and he can't really do anything about it, so he's just like very frustrated and probably does hit the floor. Like
Then he
Samantha's
screams.
packing another pipe.
Tori, another glass.
It's like I'm gonna have to buy way more. A lot more.
This
Um,
time I take it with nothing. I'm just like,
It'll help.
yeah.
At any rate, you guys passed the gate
It has
after this
lavender.
moment passes, and instead of going down the fork to go down toward Water Street where it would be, you actually go up. So you're kind of coming up to the top part of the hills on that map, to go to the area where you were told to go. And as you get to the location, you do see farmland. This is, again, a lot of farmland. It starts to sparse out, kind of like how I described it for Kira the night before, of like, there are houses and farms, but they are starting to spread out further and further and further and further. I'd say you walk a good hour from like where you were in the tavern, because the tavern, for the record, is like way up over here. So then you got to come all the way down through, come out, and then go up into the wilderness over here. So it takes a good hour. And eventually, and you ask a couple people, I mean, it's not like this is a dead road. People are on the roads, farmers coming and going, people walking and going. It's not super dead, it's just sparse. And you ask, and people do start to know more about the location, and they go, oh yeah, there's Harangon Farm up that way, and you go that way, and you do come to a very nice, quaint-looking, smaller structure than maybe what you would see from a humanoid structure. Harangons do live on a slightly smaller scale, kind of like hobbits. So the houses are a little smaller naturally. And you do see that there is a sprawling farmland behind.
Is
And
a
it does
carrot
look...
farm?
What? Sorry?
Is it a carrot farm?
Because carrots are actually exceptionally toxic to rabbits.
They can have
But-
them.
What about lettuce?
They're junk food for
Yeah.
rabbits.
But,
Rabbit Cheetos.
Pretty
Rabbit
much.
Cheetos.
Kurt loved them.
Oh.
But anyway, no,
That's great.
it's an animal farm. It looks like there's animals and
animal farm.
livestock.
Animal
Like, it
farm.
looks like a whole ass...
Is there a windmill?
Are there pigs?
You're not there yet. Damn it. But it does look very much like pigs, sheep. There's a vegetable patch. It's a farm. It's a proper farm.
George Orwell.
I'm gonna kill
And
those
as you
pigs.
approach, it does
All the
look
pigs
very
are
much
walking behind us.
habited. There are people living here. And as you approach, like, the general vicinity of the driveway, you do see various farmhands on this property walking around. It's morning, so of course this is a busy time on a farm. And you do notice that the majority of them do appear to be Herringons. There's like 3 or 4 that I'd say that you can see at a glance from the outdoors. Excuse me, walking back and forth, doing the various chores of their day as you approach.
Peter, anybody look familiar to you?
He looks at them and he goes, confusingly, and he goes, I don't know. I never met my aunt.
That's yes.
Ah,
Sorry, you were sick at the time. He didn't really know anything of this side of the family. He just
We
knew
could
that he
just pick
potentially.
They
No.
didn't talk to my dad, and my dad never talked about them.
Do you have a
Pe-
name?
Peter, what's your last name?
Cottontail.
It better not be.
Nope, I went with Isn't.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
No, Isn't.
Oh,
ISNIT. Isn't it?
Okay.
That's a good
okay.
last name,
Isn't
isn't
it
it?
good?
Hi,
Isn't it? Yeah.
Isn't it?
Peter, isn't it?
Isn't it?
No, but yeah,
Peter,
he says
isn't it?
his last name is Isn't
Okay.
it.
So we just need to
Well,
start
let's
asking people if they're
Just yeah.
familiar with isn't it?
You know
The
any
dad?
isn't it's?
Isn't it or isn't it?
Yeah. the
Well, there are
guy.
people on this farm. Like I said, there's about 4 people outside that you can see moving about their business of various Herringon ages, but
Oh,
all
let's-
adults.
Let's pick a couple and start asking.
Yeah.
As you approach, a male Herringon
Peter's
with white
still
fur,
up on my
Yep.
shoulder, I believe.
with
That's-
white fur and wearing very much farmer's outfits.
Mm.
He looks up as your group approaches and he goes, "Hey, if you're looking to buy, we have a stall in town. We don't sell anything off the farm."
No, not looking to buy at this moment in time. Maybe later, but right now we're on the hunt for family, not hunt.
Well,
Search.
I hate to break it to you, lad, but I'm not quite one of yous.
Do you see this one on top?
He looks up and he goes, "Oh yeah, you got a little one with you.
Yes.
Well, what's your
Um,
name, little one?" And he goes, "I'm Peter." And he goes, "All right. Well, what about it then?"
Well, him and his father lived out of Luskin. Unfortunately, his father met his untimely demise and indicated that he might have some relations in the Waterdeep area.
All of you roll perception checks.
Perception.
This is the first dice I've rolled
I
all
know.
day.
It's been,
Yeah,
it's
me
been a
too.
long day.
Oof.
And it's a nat 1.
Oof.
Well,
I'm rolling better now.
14.
You 8. 11. 1.
14.
14.
We're doing perception. What I forget what to add.
More?
I'm distracted looking at a tree.
What'd you roll? Oh.
Mm.
23.
Kira,
Damn.
Sam,
for
and
what it's worth,
Light.
I have a child on my shoulders
Sure.
that's still wearing my robe.
Very
Kira,
So that's kind of everywhere.
Kira, Sam, and Blight, you're the only ones that notice. Willowbrook, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not paying attention.
I'm trying to mess
And-
with Peter's ear.
Yeah, and
like
Mohr,
you
you're
do.
just involved. You're so involved on the track that you're planning to take that you don't notice. You 3 notice that as soon as he says what he says about Luskin and all of the story he just gave, you notice that the man he's speaking with, that you're all kind of engaging with, his face very obviously darkens, and like his happy, like open, pleasant demeanor of potential customers, people he's interfacing with, it takes a very hard left into, "Oh yeah." But you don't quite notice it. You're just so stuck on the track you're about to go on, and you're not paying attention.
That's
So,
very
alright,
on par.
I just outright asked him. So you are familiar with this man?
Well, I suppose I shouldn't be jumping to conclusions. What was his
No,
name?
That's
Because you're
rabbit
a
jokes.
orangutan.
Yep. Exactly.
Silly rabbit.
What was the man's name who died?
Peter, what was your father's name?
My father's name?
Do-
Hank.
Hank,
Hank, isn't it?
That's right. I didn't say I was going to put a lot into this.
His last name
Hey.
Isn't it?
Oh.
Isn't it?
Hank,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Mhm.
But yeah, so he says Hank, and he hears, I mean, you know, it's in the same room, and he goes, "Peter, isn't it, huh? Yeah, we knew this day would come. Follow me." And he brings you guys into the house.
Oh, we're moving.
Yeah. Where, yeah, I guess, you're just wandering.
Oh, I'm just here.
You got distracted by the rabbits herding sheep and cows behind, or not cows, but
I've just said
pigs
not a
behind the
fence
field.
going like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you all go inside a very tidy, clean. Some of you have to duck a little bit because again, it's a slightly smaller home, farmhouse home, and there is a slightly elderly. I'll put it a slightly elderly female rabbit. She does have striking resemblance with Peter. There are very clear familial relationships in the way that she's looks to you all. And she is busy making like lunch for the farm, getting that under the way all ready. So she's already like cutting vegetables and stuff as this fella brings you all in. And as he brings you into this room and you see her cutting vegetables and she's humming and she's having a great day, he looks up and he goes, "Hey, Hank's bastard is here," and he leaves. He just pieces out with y'all.
I'm going to stealth behind him.
Can I
I'm
mold
going to
earth
follow
under
him
him?
out. We're inside. Can you do that?
He's going outside.
Yeah,
Oh.
he literally walks in enough to be like, say the line, and then he dips. He leaves you with
when
her.
he steps out into the grass, I'm gonna mold earth underneath of him so it makes him tumble, but not realize that it's the
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
You went in the house and to the kitchen, but
Yeah.
whatever. Sure. He stumbles, but he's like, oh, fucking rock out of nowhere. All right. And he keeps going. She stops chopping the minute he says this, and she looks up at all of you. Her eyes are a little roomy. She's much older. And she goes, "Oh, wait a minute." And she pulls out like an extra spectacle. She's wearing a little spectacle. She pulls an extra one and she's like, "You don't look like herringons. I gotta say, that one looks an awful like
I'll
a
lift Peter
turtle."
up off of my head and I'm holding him out like this.
He's just smiling, like, and you hold him out, and she goes, "Oh, there he is. You're mighty tall.
Put him down on the floor.
Oh, they're much smaller now." Okay. And then she looks back at all of you guys and she goes, "But I'm confused. Who all are you?"
Friends. We
Of
met on a
who?
boat.
It's, travelers,
Yes.
adventurers.
And you just ended up. Where's Hank?
Hank is
In the
not
ground.
with us. Did he like get buried or was he lost at sea?
All you
don't
know is he
know.
was lost at sea,
Okay.
or well, he was died in
Yeah.
a fishing accident.
6 feet.
Oh, sorry, in the water.
She like
Is
as soon as you say
6
that, she
miles
goes, "Ha!" and she spits on the ground. She goes, "Good riddance."
You know, you're going to step in that later.
Nah.
You should have a bucket.
regardless of how everybody feels about this boy's father, it stands without reason that he currently has no immediate family.
She kind of like hobbles a little closer. She's not close, like there's islands and counters and tables and stuff in the kitchen. She hobbles a little further and like looks at him and she goes, How do I know this ain't just some plot? I don't know this kid. He could be an orphan for all I know."
Technically, he is.
"Yeah, but I mean of
That's-
no relation, son."
Is there anything that he could potentially do that would prove?
Peter is
How
also now
much do
backed
you-
up behind
How much
you.
do you know
Aw.
about Hank? What did he was?
Hank was a scoundrel and a bastard. Abandoned the farm.
Okay. Seemed as though he was fond of fishing.
Yeah. What rabbit?
Well,
Rabbits on the sea.
How could they?
Wow.
How could they?
sea hares, yeah. Hmm.
With
I mean, this
Dude,
is.
weird question. Do they all have different colored ears? Like, is there something they can
Is
be like,
there
oh, what
coloring?
They
color
look
like,
very,
is the-
very. When you walked in, you knew instantly she was in some way related to Peter. They
Right.
share physical traits.
Okay,
So
I was
it's-
just
it's-
if,
That
if
would
he were to
be-
describe what his
that's-
father looks like, would that help?
Oh no, she clearly knows Hank.
Yeah.
I know, but then it would mean that he knows Hank.
Oh yes, I see
yeah,
what you're saying.
That's. Yeah.
Try it. But Peter is now cowering behind Mohr,
Aw.
hanging onto his leg.
Hmm.
Well, I'm sorry to butt in, but this is a child in need of a home, and children are separate from their parents. Are you judging him based on your
There's a
your
lot of
feeling his
children who
father?
are in need of a home, and there's a plentiful good orphanage right in town. How am I supposed to know that one's one of mine?
Look
The
at him.
Don't
The
you
co-
dare leave
Look at
this
the coloring
child
on
with
the
these people.
ears.
she sort of moves now out a little further. She's got a big old. You're getting the sense this is certainly not an aunt. This would probably be the grandmother. This is somebody else, but it's certainly within the line. She comes out a little bit and she goes, and she's trying to look at him closer, but he's shimmying further and further away behind you. And she goes, well, put him out here so I can see him, for God's sakes.
And just kind of nudge him forward a bit.
He's shaking. He's
it.
nervous. And she kind of gets really close in spectacles, and she's like, yeah, there might be a little resemblance. How old are you, lad? He's like, 10. She goes, plenty old enough. All right, we'll keep him. Thanks for bringing him home, I guess.
I'm going to message Mohr and be like, are you also worried about how well they're going to treat him?
100%.
Do you really want to leave him here? I'm worried about what's going to happen to him. But I'm uncertain.
The
I have
conundrums.
so many things that I want to say.
I'm just going to message.
I'm out here making a mess of everything.
I'm just going
for
to
you.
message empty message of like, A. So you can respond with 25 words in my head
yeah.
so you don't
Mohr
have to say
puts
it out
his
loud.
hand down on the table. The hand is on fire.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I'm going to make things abundantly clear here. This child has indicated having extended family.
I acknowledge him. He's one of
Mhm.
us.
We are leaving this child in the hopes that he is in good hands.
You see any dead rabbits on my property? Not under my watch.
Are they well treated?
See the food I'm making them? The roof over their head? There
You're
ain't no
going to
holes
ensure-
here.
And you're going to ensure that this child is not treated in the way that I gather you would treat his father?
She looks at him closer.
Because-
She goes, well, let's see here now. What do you think of fishing, young man? And he went,
Oh
goes,
no.
oh, when we were on the ship coming here, I caught a really big octopus. And she went, just like your father.
Oh.
Well, we'll kick it out of you. Put you to work with the pigs. That'll help you out. You'll become a proper boy.
Oh.
I
Message,
feel like
I can't trust this woman.
Mohr's handprint is burning into
Yeah.
the table.
Oh, yeah. You're
at this
definitely
point.
starting to burn the
Kira's
table.
palms are bleeding. from
Yeah.
Her nails.
I'm
I think
reaching for the
even
fizz
blood-
banger.
I think even blood is like, should I just kill her?
I look over to Blight. I see the look.
This would be
Do
murder.
I see the look of I want to
This,
murder?
this, no,
I'm gonna message you and be like, do it.
don't kill his grandmother. This is a terrible idea.
This
Why
bitch-
would you do that?
She's a
I'm
bitch.
having so much fun today.
Okay,
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
not
I'll
willing
follow.
to play
Old
nicely,
lady.
do you know of his next available family members that might be a little bit more warm-hearted towards a 10-year-old child that is without family? Because clearly the family is
How
not
does she
here.
Respond? How does she respond? She says, my family is my family. If he's mine, he sticks right here. Or you can bring him into town and dump him at the orphanage. Those are your options.
You don't seem to care much.
All of
for
my
him.
family is here. Everybody out there is one of us.
Where's this aunt that he has spoken of?
It's pretty obvious. She's an old lady. She's not really hiding anything. You all can see a very quick passage of sorrow when you mention the aunt, and she goes, my daughter, God bless her, passed away 3 months ago.
Mm.
Ooh, not great daddy.
Oh.
Message. Mohr, how do you feel about taking him with us?
A child? Guys, we can't even keep
No.
ourselves alive.
Yeah. How are we gonna keep
I
a
mean,
kid
For what it's
alive?
worth, the turtle is the only one that's had problems so far.
And I'm learning. I've even taken healing magic.
Hmm.
The places that we will
Plans
go
for
to.
future.
I don't
Kill
think it's
Peter.
a place for kids.
But we can at least find him somewhere
This is
better than
not
this.
a good place. We are not a good place for a child to grow up.
What about the ship that we came in on?
What?
Maybe he could learn to be a fisherman or a sailor. Anything
Are
better
you
than this
talking
one.
about fishing in my house?
Yes, woman.
Get out!
No.
Get out!
Fuck you.
She hits you with her cane.
Oh my god.
Go for it. I'm mostly shell.
It's not doing anything. It's like an old lady just wisping you with a cane.
Oh.
I'm gonna
She's
turn.
like, out! Get out!
I'm gonna go like this and slowly turn my shell to her as I talk to you folks.
We really ruined it so badly. Why was the immediate reaction violence?
What was her immediate reaction to shun their own kind?
That's the type of person you just walk away from because
You see her starting to.
Why are you so against the rabbit enjoying fishing?
Yes.
She's starting to walk out to fetch her.
You live
family,
near
because she
water.
was the out. Yeah. So as soon as you say that, she's hobbling out and she's screaming a bloody murder because she wanted him out the minute he started. And she's like, John, Marcus, get them out! Get them out! And she's screaming, and you say that, and she turns to you, and with like the angriest face possible, old granny, disappointed, angry face, she looks at you. She goes, "We Herringons will not stoop to fishing." And then she storms away, well, hobbles away to continue trying to get her other family members to essentially force Willowbrook out because he wouldn't leave.
Good luck. I'm like 350 pounds of pure shell.
She only goes as far as the door, which is like around the corner. She's not going far, so it's not like you're out of this conversation, really. But as she's hobbling, and she's still yelling for the sons to come remove you off the property, Peter, hanging onto your leg, is like, "Don't leave me with her."
Oh,
Don't
my
worry,
I
Peter.
grab
We're not
Peter
leaving you with this wretch.
With the hand that's not on fire.
Yeah.
We're going to find you a better place to live than this place.
Yeah.
Somewhere
is
more
not-
supportive.
Sam goes, keep the rabbits
Maybe-
distracted. I'm
maybe-
gonna go get Peter a present. I want to find baby pigs.
Ah.
I mean, yeah, there would be there's a litter of small baby pigs.
I
So
stopped
how
you real
many-
quick and... Invisibility? I cast invisibility.
Okay.
Okay, make sure you X off the spell slot just in
Yeah.
case.
How many
We don't know how this day is going yet.
Hold
Herringons?
up.
How many Herringons are on this farm?
Yeah.
Like
You don't
I'm
know
looking for-
entirely. When you
There
first
might be-
approached,
yeah.
you saw 4.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that's all of them.
But there
I'm-
might be, like you said.
Maybe
looking
I'm
for other
following
family
another
members.
trope.
Because
Elma,
because
pull my
it seems like
breast
this
out
is
and
a
Elma fuck
matriarch
this.
very stuck in
Season.
old.
It's wabbit season.
Ways of doing
I'm
things.
going
But
to
you
stealth
can
down
find
and see the
family
little
members.
piggies.
Yes.
And I want to find the cutest one.
I,
A
I
little
think
black piggy.
I think Bly would go out to see if there's any other family members that might be more
Yeah.
level-headed.
I'd join. Yeah, we're gonna.
We're
Yeah.
like,
And if not here, we're not far from my hometown, and I can send him to my house, and he can just roam. I come from a very welcoming
I'll say
community.
that to save us the role playing of multiple people on the farm, because there are. The minute you start to wander into this farm and spread out,
mm-hmm.
you notice there's very many more people here than 4. Some aren't Herringods, some are farmhands that they've hired and they're helping them with their farm. But of the Herringon brood, you do see that there's probably a good 10 to 15 various levels of age, so multi-generational family here. And you ask the adults that you find, the ones that you can find, you get a lot of apathy. You get a lot of people who are, it's a multi-generational home and she's the matriarch. You get a lot of people who are like, yeah, I'd feel for him, but what are you gonna do? And the most you can get out of anyone is that she wouldn't hit him. That's about the only thing that anyone really tells you about her attitude.
I mean, you were raised by a guild, so you're probably like,
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, well.
That actually sounds pretty great to me. Like,
Not getting
They're
Just
not
started.
gonna
emotional
hit you.
abuse. Just emotional abuse. It's fine.
Yeah.
Emotionally
hey,
bad.
that's
But no, yeah,
50%
you
less
do.
abuse.
Yeah.
You ask around while she's stealing a
Mhm.
pig, and that is what you get. You get a general
Alright.
tenor of apathy. They go along to get along. It's her rules.
I
Mhm.
don't trust this woman as
That's
far
what
as
you
I
get.
could throw her, and I would refuse to throw an old lady, so I don't trust her at all.
At any rate, Mohr, Willowbrook, and Peter, I guess, while they all spread out on the farm, you go maybe to the front door. You're out on the. What do you do while they're stealing pigs and talking to people?
Look, Peter's made it pretty clear that he doesn't feel comfortable staying here.
I have a tight grip on him.
I don't feel comfortable
Aw.
leaving him
Ha-
here when we
ha.
have better options.
What are?
What are the options?
Right.
There must be something more suitable in Waterdeep.
Yeah, if we can't find anything in Waterdeep,
I
Backup
will.
option, he can have my house for now, and my neighbors can take care of him.
Nobody has any right to tell a child what they should or shouldn't be allowed to
Exactly.
enjoy.
And I'll
Well.
have you know my hometown is on a river, and they love fishing. So,
And it's not even that far. Like 16 days.
yes,
Oh,
it's
It's the same for you.
Pull
You
the
were
map
upriver
up,
to
and it's
him.
like, we're here, and my hometown's here. And that's about where I met Sam.
yes. I mean, he could also live in my village. They're very welcoming. It doesn't matter whose child it is. They would take them in. Very much the opposite of whatever the fuck this is.
But that would take
Halflings.
you
You are a
2 to 3
fisher by
weeks
trade.
out
I am
of
a
what you're doing
fisher.
currently.
You'd be lovely with your folks.
Right? And I've got so many siblings, honestly, they wouldn't even
Oh, you'd
notice
fit
if you
right
added
in.
an extra one.
Oh,
Even
that's
if you
so
look like a
cute.
rabbit.
Rabbit or not.
We have better options than this bitch.
Peter, we're not leaving you here.
Oh.
He's like subtly sobbing.
Oh, I'm going to show him in my cloak, but I got you a gift. And a little black
Well,
piggy.
I would say you weren't probably there for the conversation. You're gonna come back like this. Like, we gotta go!
Tell you what, Peter, I'll even make you a little saddle for the pig. We'll
Well,
get you a
he would
stick,
get
and you can
boots.
hold a carrot out in front, and it'll.
What is this, Minecraft?
I'm glad you got that.
But yeah, as you're talking out front on the property about this, I would say you two come back next, being like, yeah, you know what? This is what we've got. And then as you guys share whatever information, making those determinations off that information, Sam comes
I'm down
quickly,
the drive. We gotta go!
yeah, like quickly walking briskly past you, holding a coat closed like this, and you hear
Yeah.
little oinks and squeals. And she's like, we gotta go.
Be cool, be cool, be cool, be
Let's
As
cool.
go,
we're
let's go,
leaving,
let's go,
can I
let's go.
use Mage Hand and send it down to like one of the paddocks and just unlock the paddock and
Yeah.
swing the gate
Yeah.
open?
And you do.
I'm just going along.
And
being
it's
like,
just chaos. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to hurt any of you, but I am mad as hell.
Well, actually, I don't think that's true. I think you wanted to hurt all of them.
I did, but I refrained.
Anyway, you guys get down
She's
the
not
driveway
rabbit season
and
today.
away from the house, a good distance away from the property, Peter in tow, and apparently now a pig.
We do.
I was gonna say I would have Rufus running around in the old lady's house, knocking things over.
Just
when she goes to finally
Yeah,
give,
it takes him
yeah.
20 minutes to do one thing, but he does it.
and then just kind of and he poofs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my mage hand
Let's
to pet him
find
before he
somewhere to
goes.
sit and under a tree.
Talk
Lots of
Some
about
places.
shade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let Peter calm down, because that he just met his family and they said basically whatever.
Rejected him.
Yeah.
Peter, family isn't always blood.
Family is the family you make for yourself.
Family usually sucks.
He was crying a little bit, and some of that was from just the relief of you guys walking away with him, not leaving him there. But as you sit down in the tree and you're all kind of making these statements and these conciliatory things, his ears kind of like they're down, and he was crying, and then they perk up a little bit, and he goes, "So do I get to stay with you?"
Well,
For a little bit longer.
Not we.
Not permanent.
We'll always have a special place for you in our hearts, but
It's not you. It's
it is
me.
not safe for children.
Well, maybe we could visit with each other. I could write letters. I know my alphabet.
100%.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know my
100%.
alphabet.
Yes, yeah.
Can I spend a little bit of time?
I don't even have to count it.
So-
at 10, I hope he knows his alphabet.
DM.
Yeah.
So in my backstory, I wrote that my dad used to send letters via a little mechanical bird. Would I be able to spend my downtime going forward making a little mechanical bird to
Yes.
send messages back and
Yes.
forth?
That's cute.
You
Good.
can.
Very cute.
I
Well, I
expect every
actually-
session we get a letter from Peter.
Yeah.
Prepare that for SDM.
Mhm.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Blood actually kind of
I'm
like,
writing
does
it.
like a little,
But you have to set him up somewhere first, so
yeah.
can't really give you letters if he has no address. Or you can't give him letters.
So, what next then?
What? Do we want to keep the childhood trauma going or go to the burnt house?
The birdhouse?
The burnt house.
But
Oh, burnt house.
My
But-
house.
Oh,
Wait.
your house.
but we should make a decision on our next steps for Peter.
Mhm.
Yes. Do we want
Right.
to send them to your families or
We can, but
my
that's
hometown?
almost 2 weeks away. Your siblings are showing up in 2 days, but it sounds like they
Not
come
even
back.
a day.
Oh fuck! Yes, but it sounds like
If
they
the
come
ship
back
didn't
every
get in
single...
early.
We can always keep him with us because there is the festival tomorrow. Oh, but he might. Oh, yes, danger. Right. Shit.
Well, the house that you visited yesterday didn't seem to be dangerous.
Well,
Just
it's not really a
From
problem.
the outside.
Well, it wasn't really a house. It was,
The corpse
I-
of a house.
yeah.
Perhaps
It is an ex.
you should go
Housing.
shopping.
We should go shopping.
Perhaps
Do you think we should go shopping?
Well, Mohr, isn't that such a out of character request from you? For sure.
The voice drops into your head. Hey, you can go there first.
That's
I'm just gonna have to figure out how to kill Peter. But like,
Oh,
it's fine.
jeez. Yeah, we don't want something to.
No.
Excuse me?
You should go to exactly where the plot hook is first. Actually, what did you do? I'll just quickly write a little something here.
Even
Peter
above the even before this
trips and
above the
dies.
table conversation,
Just kidding.
Kira does not want to bring Peter into a possibly dangerous situation.
I'm
so-
just
I
kidding.
agree with this.
I was only kidding anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would have to kill him if he went with you, but
You wouldn't have to.
I would. I'm not keeping Peter.
Oh, I'm keeping Peter.
Yeah, you are.
We're going to use
Oh
all
my
our spell
God.
slots on
I just
Revivify
had
for
the
Peter.
Yeah, right.
worst idea. If
Oh,
he
no.
died, you could keep him.
just the foot.
Yeah.
What
Lucky
about his
Peter's
feet?
foot.
He don't need those.
Oh.
No, okay, okay.
Oh,
what are you
just
doing?
just a song of pride foot hopping around.
As
Like-
Peter's face crumples, I'm just joking. It's a joke.
It's like Thing from the Addams Family, but it's
Oh,
a foot
God.
instead of a hand.
Oh god,
my
that's
God.
terrible.
All right.
Oh.
Anyways,
What do you
we're
do?
fucked up.
Okay, so
Before that deviation, what's
no,
the plan?
so while we're sitting, like, what are our plans
Sorry, I'm
next
very
You're
warm.
Yeah, it's warm in here.
for Peter?
Is there like
your
a
family?
kindergarten
My,
here?
I don't think our families are great
No.
to.
From what
so
I've heard,
that's
no.
out of the question.
Mohr, you don't have family, do you?
I do.
You do.
You have a sister.
You have
too.
Why
family?
is everybody
I-
so surprised that everybody has family?
Because nobody talks about them. I assume they're all dead.
What need would I have to tell you?
Mundane information.
What
Every
need would I
time
have
you
to
guys
tell
like-
any of you about what goes on in my personal
You're
life?
my friend.
Peter looks
Did
at
I
you.
tell you
Peter
that
looks at you
I like
quickly
my
and he goes,
bathroom scenario? Like
No, that might be a bit
Bathroom
much.
Yeah,
scenario.
so-
Now
Where are
you
we
have to
heading?
tell
Why
us.
are you
Well,
having
there's a
bowel
scenario
troubles?
involved.
Yeah.
I might have
Uh,
some herbs for that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nope. Hashtag no.
Hashtag
And cut.
Molder.
That
Anyways, so
Molder.
you have family, but it's 2 weeks away. You have family, but it's 2 weeks away, approximately.
Yeah, they're both.
But
about a two.
I do have the Merchants Guild. I could find. Well, I've
Well,
got the
we could
Makers
find.
Guild.
We
I could
could.
find some people within my guild who are going that way, safe to travel with. People I could trust.
I
How
would
tightly are you
suggest
gripping onto this rabbit?
like
hearing
looking between
Mm.
Peter and you, and then Peter and you, and then Peter and you. I'm like, this one might work a little better.
All right.
that? We also live in holes.
That
so-
trust.
But I
that
can
trust is
find
so
somebody in
don't
my
need to
guild going
stereotype.
her family house way,
Mm.
and then we can send them along to your family by safe means.
How do you feel about sending him with strangers?
Mars not
Peter, how do
happy.
you feel about the idea of
Hang on, where's
Peter,
my phone?
Peter,
Some of
what
our
are
friends.
Am I
We
high
could
enough
also
level to
find
do
some
sending stones yet?
temporary
Mhm.
housing here
Mhm.
with someone that we either trust or a school. I guess children go to
Oh.
that sometimes,
Okay.
and
hang on. I
and
might
then we
have
can
something for
continue
this.
our stuff and take them ourselves.
Wait,
once-
have none of you met a child before?
No,
Is this
actually,
your first child?
this is my first child.
This is,
That is immortalized for the internet.
You don't want to know what I do with childs. I kill them.
I guess she said it.
That's better than what I fucking thought you were gonna say.
I like that
I
you
got
were like, I'm not gonna
distracted.
tell you. And then
Listen,
instantly
I got
told.
distracted for a second looking at sending stones, and that's what I came back to.
Why are you looking at
So,
sending stones?
as an
kill
artificer,
children?
I can do one of my replicate
work
magic
very,
items.
very
I
dangerous.
can make sending stones, so he can repeat back to us like walkie-talkie, long-distance walkie-talkie every night, so we know he's okay. I wouldn't be able to keep it up forever because I do need those infusions for other things.
But then you'd have the letters and the mechanical bird.
I can give up my goggles of night for the sending stones for now. but I gotta keep the repeating
But if
shot.
something happens, we're kind of far away.
Yeah.
I think sending stones are as long as you're on the same plane.
Yep, they are.
No,
Same
but
plane?
if something happened to Peter, and he was like, "Oh, I'm fucked," he would be too far away, even if we knew about it.
This
to
is
do
true,
anything.
but at least we'd know.
So you could just go to sleep crying.
This is
Can't
big
help.
uncle energy of like, I'll just give him the newest eye stone. And he'll be fine.
You play what you know. I don't have kids.
The newest eye stone. Eye stone.
Come here, Peter.
Company,
let me
mechanically in
teach
the
you how to
world.
break the
Yes.
law.
I think the best
But-
thing we can do right now is to try to find him a temporary place to stay.
Regardless,
Yeah.
regardless, we have things that we need to figure out today that are not child friendly,
Mhm.
and the child is not going anywhere now. So let's find somewhere else for him.
Is the festival
Taken.
tonight?
The festival officially
tomorrow.
starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
What about
And
the
your
inn?
sisters show up tomorrow.
I don't
In
know where
theory.
my sister is. It's possible they have been here. I don't know when my vision was.
Your vision was very narrow. But I would say, like, I mean, the address came from the vision,
Yeah.
and what kind of god is giving you that information after the fact?
Mm.
That's a pitchy god. But no,
She is
you,
kinda like that.
well, I mean, she is. But no, you would have gotten the sense that it was in Luskin. She had linked you to something that was happening either at that time in Luskin or around that time
Right.
in Luskin.
Okay.
So, she's
And of course, with Blight knowing that the Flump Lily left Luskin, so you have a little bit of a match.
How
Yeah.
long do we need to find a temporary home for Peter before we deal with all this? Maybe a day or two?
I have
At
no
most.
idea.
I
I've
think
never tried to
Samantha
find-
is the
Daycares.
only one who comes from a place where children are running around all the time. They pop in and out of everybody's houses, and she's the only one who's like, no, we can't leave a child somewheres.
Hmm.
How about this? You three work together for this sister situation, wait for the boat to come in, investigate the house, and more, if you feel comfortable, we could take care of Peter just for the next 24 to 48 hours while you guys wrap shit up. We'll go shopping, we'll take him to the festivities, we'll keep him safe, and then, if you all live, then we'll go to the next place. We'll go to visit my family, and then we can let Peter stay there.
That sounds reasonable.
If that's cool with you, Peter.
I want to go to the haunted house.
There's a haunted house?
Yeah, you guys are talking about it. It's like fire and burning and secrets, and I want to go.
Oh, Sam was unfolding her pamphlet. Haunted house. Oh, that.
I look at Blight and what Blight is
He gives you
planning on
the
doing, and I'm
like the Puss in Boot
no.
eyes, the big like.
Even Willowbrook is like,
No.
Can I find something on the map that's like an attraction that's like a haunted house?
Probably.
Yes.
Peter, do you want to go fishing?
Ooh,
Mm.
fishing, Peter.
I'll let you use my
His
fishing
ears
rod.
wilt, and he's like, I don't think so.
Oh.
I can make some things that are a little bit safer than a haunted house.
He can make ghost fish.
He can make
But
haunted house.
I
He could
just
make a haunted house more.
I just want to go where you guys want to go. I feel like now I'm not. You can't go, and I want to go.
What? No, they're going to go do boring adult stuff like taxes.
and possibly
Yes.
die.
Texas.
Yes.
Well,
Especially since it's not built for 3.
now that I'm just thinking, now you just said that, but like now I'm just like thinking about scary house. Now I know that before it was just my sister, but now Blight's sister and this whole assassin thing happening pulled in. Okay, maybe we do want to find a school just for the day or some sort of board. Like, there's gotta be.
You would also know. I mean, there's
a babysitter.
there are orphanages. If long term, obviously, options would be like orphanages. There's obviously at 10 they could be apprenticed to people. You would know also that there's churches and temples and areas like that in the city galore. There's nuns and priests and all sorts of refugee kind of zones in any city. So those would be like the full breadth of your options if you're looking to like leave them for a day or two. A lot of that stuff does exist. It's
More
And,
just
like-
filling up paperwork
and,
for daycare.
We could pick him up. We could pick him up literally later today. But if we get wrapped up into something that's, I don't.
Is
wanna
there a
put him-
temple to your god anywhere in here?
Akkadi doesn't really have
No, she
temples.
doesn't really have temples.
Well,
Also,
it's worth a
people,
shot.
they don't really take. It's kind of wishy-washy. They
Ah,
don't really
gotcha.
take care of
Don't
kids.
really
Like, oh, you're here.
plan
That's
on-
fine.
Don't really plan on leaving a child in that sort of environment.
Yeah.
Mohr is like, actually, I can't step inside churches.
What about
Kids in churches.
Not so much.
Some churches.
You were going down a line and then you backed out of it yourself.
Yeah.
So quick.
Let's not put that on the internet.
I'm lost.
It's okay.
That's
it's
great.
okay.
Oh God!
Okay.
Little boys.
It's okay.
Say no
Never
more.
mind. I
Nope.
just got there.
Nope.
All right. All right.
What about
What I was really
Fucking
saying is
direct at the
that
camera like
in
you-
this world, there are
Sorry.
some churches that genuinely take in refugees and are very kind and very warm and very nice. In a bigger city like
a
this.
monastery? Might be nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of places,
Certainly.
yeah. I mean, there's monkhoods, there's universities, there's all sorts of places. And like I said, technically he's at the apprenticeship age for this
Could
world.
leave him at the
Yes.
university for a day.
Yeah,
or two.
10 is old enough that he doesn't need eyes on him at all times. He just needs food and someone to be like, don't do something stupid.
They're like
Every
a
so
fishing
often.
summer camp.
Yeah, probably.
Summer camp.
But you could
Oh my
could
God.
apprentice him down to yeah, I mean that would fall under apprenticeships. They don't really do summer camps, but you could get him a job technically.
What sort of apprenticeships are we looking at?
There's all kinds.
Would
I mean,
there be a
it's-
wizardry apprenticeship?
over at the university,
Ooh, yeah.
probably.
Hmm.
I mean, there's the University of Waterdeep is technically world famous. It's one of the biggest ones here. You've also got the Griffin Cavalry. You would be able to. They would definitely take apprentices for like mucking out stables and put them on the track towards like becoming knights of the realm. You would have you can literally do anything, right? Like in this
Yes.
world, it's all apprenticeships. They would be building toward that future technically. So if
Peter,
he could apprentice as a baker,
you
as
feel
a
about
tailor, as a
Griffins?
scribe, you can fill if you're looking at jobs. It's
Peter,
whatever you want him to be.
how do you feel about learning more about what Mohr does?
Do I get to stay with Mohr?
Off and on.
If I get to stay with you guys, or at least if I get to be able to write to you guys whenever I want, like whenever I get maybe like a little bit lonely, I'll do anything.
I could absolutely write back and forth. That's not a problem.
And this would be your solo quest.
Oh, it's very important too.
Willowbrook immediately
Instantly
flips to a new
jumped.
page and starts sketching ideas for a
I
bird.
wouldn't mind. I don't know if
I will
I
make
could do
sure
it.
you can talk. I will make sure you get messages through.
I probably should give him an ice stone now, though, if you don't have.
ice stone.
I'm going to burn
That is
my.
now what it's called.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn the goggles of night
Mhm.
and
That's so
reinfuse the eye stone 13.
Okay. No, okay. We're going backwards.
So we're
What are we
going
at
to
now?
be
I don't know, 17?
17?
Okay, the eye stone 20
I don't know. Yeah, okay, there you go.
comes with minor
Max
illusions.
plus
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, he has video call. Yeah, sure, you can do that easily. I'll say that you guys have been walking and talking back towards town for a good chunk of this conversation. And as you get to the gate into the city, what have you landed on? The
I think
apprenticeship?
we're leaving
Yeah.
with
I
the,
think if there's
the Wizard
wizardry
Academy.
apprenticeship.
yeah.
So I'll say you guys head toward the university.
Mhm.
More, I can make you more robes if you want to leave yours with him.
That's already
He's already sorting this.
like it's
And the
I'm just
robe on
offering my
Peter is like
services.
No, it's
dragging
already- yeah.
in the dirt.
If there's
But
anything
anyway.
I can do to help you.
You do get to the university. It's an impressive structure. Honestly, actually, probably more. You would have been here at one point in time in your history of your travels
Mhm.
and your learning, your academia.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's any pictures of Mohr on the wall?
Sure,
Mohr would have
you can, but there's
without saying too much. Mohr probably wouldn't have any pictures on the wall.
Any
No.
wanted posters of more?
That's what I'm thinking.
That was a good
That's an 18 plus.
So good.
So
nothing.
it's a 23.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
But
there's
it
no
is
wanted
a-
posters, so I think
It
we're in
is
the
a
clear.
very ornate, stuffy, kind of wainscoted old building, that you're walking through. And none of you really know an awful lot about Mohr's past, but he does take the lead here, and he does seem to know where he's going. Sort of like Blight with like your random knowledge of the city, of this one building. Mohr, you've been all over it, essentially. You do know an awful lot about this building and where to go.
Should we call you Professor Mohr?
You do head right down
I
to...
would rather you didn't.
He's more knowledgeable about this place than anyone else I know.
You do head down directly to like an area where you could talk to somebody, a professor, and talk to registrations for apprenticeships and all the rest. And as you approach, there's a little old gnome woman with a tight bun in her hair, gray, silvery white hair, blue eyes. And she looks up at you all and she goes, "Oh, a group of scholars, no less, do I think?"
Be
They're
cool,
using-
Bright. Be cool.
I'm just like, yes, of course.
Well,
Indeed.
of course we are scholars.
Oh boy.
Scholars of many
Okay,
disciplines.
so new
I beat the dirt out
applicants,
of my
perhaps. Yeah. New applicants, perhaps, then?
Just one.
Oh, well, which of you?
The young one.
Oh, the young one. How old are you, dear? And he goes, 10. And she goes, And which apprenticeship is he looking at?
Wizardry.
Are you the guardian?
We're
Yes.
polyamorous.
Yeah.
Oh, that was too much information.
Trying to think of.
Happy couple.
Oh God, I'm trying to think of what the thing was used with.
And I suppose you've adopted. That's lovely. I don't have a form that requires 5 signatures.
Just one.
Well,
will do.
I'll sign the
Well,
margins.
How close-minded.
Okay. Well, you know,
Here's
Perhaps
like
it is.
shrinking in the
Times
back.
are
me too.
changing.
Oh.
At any rate, what is the young man looking to be?
Peter, how do you feel about necromancy?
Ew, we don't. Well, we do some necromancy, but you are looking at the broad spectrum of wizardry. Is that correct?
How about
Do you have any pamphlets?
abjuration?
Abjuration. Oh, an abjuration sorcerer or wizard, I should say. Excuse the bad language. All right, but does he have any aptitude for wizardry?
He knows his alphabet.
He
Well,
has.
that's one step.
I
He can
wouldn't-
read.
He's been spending the last few days watching my studies and has shown a keen interest.
And then she takes him. She goes, "Okay, well, we'll just need to test him before we can go through the registration
Are
process.
you telling me
And
magic
come
doesn't
along.
just come to you guys?
Will you just come
Wizardry
along to the
is
side here?"
studied.
Oh,
It is not given. We
I
aren't.
thought this was just, you just did.
We aren't warlocks or sorcerers. We earn what we get.
Well, we're just going to test him really
Well
quick, and then
then.
we'll worry about the registration process. I'm sure you've done this a million times, young man. Most of them have. And he's like, and she takes him off to a little side, nowhere out of your sight. In fact, you're all very welcome to follow her, but she's only like 5 steps to the side. More something you'd be very familiar with as a young boy at 10 yourself, having gone through. There's a crystal ball. And you know that the idea is you touch the crystal ball, very much like most animes, and it will test his aptitude for magic, essentially. And you're familiar with this, and yes, you would know that this would have been something that most people were like, oh yeah, sure, slap it and it's done.
Mhm.
Peter's very nervous, and as he steps forward, she's taking him over. She goes, "Okay, young boy, now you just put both of your hands, one here and one here," and she's kind of doing it for him, and she goes, "All right, and now you just think about your favorite magic. Anything you've studied in the past, say, year and a half. You think about it, and you channel it in your mind, and we'll see just what type of wizard you can be."
Oh shit, can you help him cheat?
He's going to imagine when we used a hold person on those mermaids.
Yeah, I mean, he watched a lot of magic with you guys. He's just never tried any. So he's very nervous. If he wasn't covered in fur, it'd be like the sweat. And he's like, okay. And he thinks literally, to your point, just about what he's seen you guys kind of doing in the past, week that he's been with you.
Frying the octopus.
A tiny,
Yeah.
a tiny little spark does appear in the crystal ball. This doesn't happen for everyone. It's not like there's millions of wizards wandering around. Frank, no. Get.
Frank.
So offended.
So
It's like, how
he
dare you.
does have a small spark of magic, and it does come with a color, which normally happens to indicate what their skill house lies in. But unlike your wishes for abjuration, the color, and you would know this, but at a glance you guys wouldn't, at a glance you know that it's actually transmutation magic that he has an aptitude for.
That's still cool.
That's pretty great.
So he does it. It sparks and flares with the yellow that is transmutation. And he's looking at it, he's struggling, and she goes, "Oh, very good, young man, very good. All right, well, he does qualify, not for abjuration, I'm sorry to say, but for transmutation magic. So that's lovely. We just need to go through the registration process for this young fellow. And he, I'll take you, I suppose you might be the primary guardian for the boy. So I'll get you to sign the forms, is the boy," and she's rifling now, she's pulling out application pamphlets and packets. She goes, "And is the boy going to be living on site, or will he have a room and board at home? He'll be traveling in daily. What are we looking at
How
here?"
much will it be for him to live on site?
To live on site. So the application fee to join the university is 100 gold pieces, and then the tuition for a room would be an additional 50 per annum.
So
Gonna have to bear with me here. What's an annum?
Per year.
A year.
Above
Per
the
year.
per year. Oh, okay, then yes.
How much to add a familiar?
What? Eh?
Well, they make their own familiar.
Oh, yes.
Can't
they'll
have
go-
a pig.
Oh,
That's not a
does he have a
familiar.
familiar already?
Well, he is
I
a
mean, he
friend.
Are you bringing
If-
this pig
If
out?
you're just straight up giving him a pet, then that's yeah.
You
Could
pull
be
out.
familiar.
You can turn them into familiars.
Okay. Well,
It's essentially you build a contract bond with them when you get the magic.
okay.
But anyway, so you pull out the little pig, the little tiny micro pig, baby pig, and you pull it out, and Peter goes, "Is it gonna be mine?"
Yeah, this is your school present.
And he takes it and she goes, "Oh, a pig is a very unusual familiar, although I have seen weirder. Yes, the pig is fine. He can live on the premises, no extra charge. The boy will have to take feeding and care for the pig out of his own recompense of the property of the school."
How much do you think that'll cost every year
For what?
to feed the pig?
I'm not a pig farmer, but
I
I
don't
don't
think he
know.
has
It's probably
any
only a
money.
handful of copper a year. I can't imagine it
That's
being too much more.
perfectly fine.
yeah.
I have money.
Okay.
I'll give
That's-
Peter 50 gold for
That's
his slush fund.
Is
Yeah.
there someone that can take care of his funds as opposed to
Oh,
holding a 10-year-old?
yes, absolutely. And she
Yeah.
pulls out another form, a third form,
Mhm.
and she says, "This would be that you're allowing the school, primarily myself and the administrators, to manage his funds for him, as he is a young boy, especially if you are leaving him on the property and the premises. So you just do this form pay, and it will literally be locked in a fund that will only ever be allowed to be payable to his expenses, nothing else."
so. Question for this: if we happen to be away and want to add to this, is there a source that we can transfer funds?
Oh, well, most universities do have some sort of contract abiding with each other for similar purposes, for that purpose. But no, unfortunately, you would have to maybe, if you have the magic ability to teleport, you could bring money yourself, or you could wire it through different mail channels.
Mhm.
If you have that available to you, but
Okay.
unfortunately, no, you would have, or like I said, you could find a sister university in another area, and they
We'll
would be able
send them
to.
an
to-
MF.
More would have knowledge of that
Yes.
for
Yeah, you would.
various
you've
reasons.
gone
Magical
through
fund
it.
Yeah.
transfer.
I was just
Yeah.
about to ask.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've gone through it. You're not
That's
super
so cool.
unfamiliar with
Mm.
all of this at this point.
Well,
So
we
it
can-
takes about, I would say, a good half hour for them to run you through the paperwork.
That's good. I'm gonna
And-
sneak the kid a 9 gold for just spending on whatever the fuck he
Sure.
wants.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him one
I'm
of
not
my
gonna Harry
mugs.
Potter him.
One of your
100%.
mugs? Which
I'm going to give
mug?
him one of the mugs from Neverwinter Cafe.
He has a list of the mugs that he
Of course he does.
I do.
That's so funny. Sorry.
Mug list.
I have a mug list. Oh, I have to add the purple trophy in. Hang on.
Oh, so he's a mug
And a pig.
and a pig.
And some spending money.
Something
Some
to
spending money.
remember me by.
I slip in a few more gold pieces into spending money pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I also put 50 gold down for his general funds moving forward.
I'm going to give him my fishing rod
Oh, okay.
because the one I made for him would disappear at the
Yeah,
end of the
it would.
day.
I like how Rob's taking all the things that I already had in mind for what I wanted to
Did
do for
you?
this kid.
I'm like,
That's fine. That's fine.
well, you should keep yours so you can fish with him when you come to visit.
I never take my
And
rod
as
with me.
she's pulling you through the last bits of this form, and then she pulls out one more form. She goes, "It sounds a lot like you are a pile of adventurers. That's what it's sounding like. Hence, your questions about being on the road and that sort of thing. Would you require a guardianship form? For example, I do notice that lovely Peter here does not have a suitcase, so I'm guessing you don't really have any clothes." And he's like, "None!" And she goes, "Right. So unless you're taking him shopping to outfit him, would you prefer that we have a guardian on record for in town for immediate sort of situations?"
Is this
Probably a
uniform
wise
type of
idea.
place? Like,
Yeah,
do
it
you
is.
see
They would
other-
get like their own wizard robes and their own.
Yeah,
little-
okay.
he's
then
gonna
yes.
look so cute.
I'll have to draw Peter. Okay.
I was thinking the
Yes,
same
please
thing.
I was so like on the ball with wanting to do that, and then
But
tire
yeah,
season.
so she does have a guardianship form in her hands. She goes, "We do have a couple admins who are qualified guardians. They've passed checks and balances. They have to pass them every year, so they're very safe if you need your minds at ease on that matter. And their only job responsibilities would be like if he needed to go out into the town to purchase anything or leave the school grounds, he would be accompanied by said guardian in those instances. For your peace of mind, as it seems apparent to me at least that you are traveling guardians."
Yes,
Wow.
something like
Wow.
This is so cool.
Mhm.
that. She's prepared.
And then he moves into the Strixhaven campaign because it's literally a campaign about school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
All
so
right.
cool.
We
20
will
years
leave
later,
it
he's the
there.
professor.
First year Strixhaven, next year Strahd.
Yeah,
I
right.
give 50
Professor,
gold.
isn't it?
50 gold to him as well.
What are you
Okay.
doing
So
here?
just make sure you're mining it off of your inventories. We will leave the session there, so you can hit the stop record, and then we will take a 5-minute, 10-minute, pee break, and then we'll
stretch my
start the.
legs.
I want to
Yeah.
go on a walk outside.